Whew, and here we are. Knicks taking on the Indiana Pacers after a celebratory night out there in Vegas. We are back here. Had to make the trip over to Indiana. Knicks on the road. Now we got to go play regular season games now that the in-season tournament is over and pretend like all of this matters more than that. But here we are. We have a lot to talk about here tonight. Let's start the show. We did it. We did it. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt we did when we won the tournament game. I've been celebrating the whole time. I never left Vegas. I'm still over here in Vegas. We still celebrating over here. We will continue to celebrate until the Knicks can celebrate it. Everybody together in the Garden. We're going to have to wait until tomorrow. Now, this is the first night of a back-to-back. Taking on the lowly Indiana Pacers, although we got some things to talk about with the Indiana Pacers, and we have some things to talk about with our New York Knicks, because boy, oh boy, did that Vegas trip take a toll on this team. If you guys didn't know, damn near half the roster is on the injury list here today. Questionable. I don't believe we know who is even going to play tonight. Joseph, what's up, Joseph? Paul Dog NYC, Low-Key Dan, what's up, Low-Key Dan? Joseph. John Corley, what's up, John Corley? Justice's dad, the Fleas, David Oz Jr., Anthony G&T. What's poppin', everybody? Appreciate y'all, of course, as always. We are Albert. What's up, Albert? We are back, man. We are back. We are here. We have a game. We have a regular season game. All of the high-stakes games that we have been playing as of late, all of that kind of flies out the window here today. We are back here, a regular game, nothing all that important. Low-Key Dan said, is Brunson playing today? He was not on the injury report. Let's go right over it. I know you guys are going to be curious. JA3, what's up, Jay? Appreciate you. Oda Austin, what's up, Oda? Dr. Too Much, what's up, Doc? We got a lot to talk about when it comes to the Knicks. Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. The players who are questionable, the players who are out today. Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, we know they're out. They have not been upgraded. No updates as of yet on those guys. Sergeant Rob, what's up, Sergeant Rob? Congratulations, Knicks. Absolutely. NBA Cup champs, yes, sir. Let's go. Let's do it. We're going to celebrate. Again, the big coronation of the team will come when they finally return home on, what is this? Thursday, Friday, tomorrow anyway, whatever day it is, when they return home tomorrow to celebrate with the home crowd against the Philadelphia 76ers. Anthony G&T, what's up, Anthony? Nice to win the cup. Even nicer that we won't be raising the Fugazi banner. I'm pro banner. I'm pro raise the banner. I'm upset they're not raising the banner. Go ahead, raise that banner. Celebrate your accomplishments. You can't tell me that when they've raised Atlantic Division Championship banners. Like, brother, nobody cares about division championships, and yet we raised those. You want to talk about Fugazi banners? Talk about that. Anyway, they're not raising the banner, so not much of a conversation to be had. They already decided they're not doing it. So it is what it is. We move forward. We got the trophy in house, though, I'll tell you that. Can we at least get a plaque? Go ahead, throw a plaque in the Garden. I appreciate that. But the players who are out, we know Deuce McBride is not playing. We know Landry Shamet is not playing. We know those guys have been out for a while. Nothing has changed with that. Now, as for the Knicks who are questionable, these are the Knicks who may or may not be playing today. It has yet to be announced who is actually playing. Karl Anthony Towns is questionable tonight. We saw him limping around and injured. It was even a question whether he was going to come back into the game the other night against San Antonio. So he is questionable tonight. I highly doubt he plays. Josh Hart is questionable tonight. He's questionable. I believe he's questionable with an abdomen sort of muscle injury. And we know a couple of years ago he dealt with that, tore the abdomen muscle. So I doubt he's playing tonight. That's just me, though. He may tough it out and decide to just play through it. But I doubt Josh Hart is going to play. But I'm more 50-50. It could go either way with Josh Hart. Karl Anthony Towns, I'm like 80 to 90% sure he won't be playing today. I'd be very surprised if he did, especially considering it's more of like a knee-calf issue, and he's a big man. Don't want to push the big man like that, right? So Karl Anthony Towns questionable. Josh Hart is questionable. A guy we know likely won't play today. I should have started with him. Mitchell Robinson. It is a back-to-back situation, so he either will play today and miss tomorrow's game, or he'll miss today's game and play tomorrow's game. Now, they play Philadelphia tomorrow. Joel Embiid may be available. Who knows? So I'm sure they're like, okay, let's get through this Indiana game. Whoever plays. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. But we're probably going to need Mitchell Robinson against Philly more so than against Indiana. So let's wait on Mitch for that game. So Mitchell Robinson probably won't play today. That's the third guy on that list. OG Anunoby is questionable today. He may or may not play. Judge's dad said the starting five: Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Mo Diawara, OG Anunoby, and Ariel Hugporty. Okay, so no Towns, no Josh Hart. Two guys I told you was very questionable. They were going to play today. But what that does mean, if that is the starting lineup, I trust you, Judge's dad, but I'm going to look it up for my own confirmation. With that starting lineup, let me tell you what I'm excited for. I'm excited for Mo Diawara minutes. I'm exuberant. I cannot wait for Tyler Kolek minutes. I'm very excited for some Ariel Hugporty minutes. That means no Mitchell Robinson, no Karl Anthony Towns for the first time this season. They will have neither of the two big men. Okay? Trey Jemison, what you got for me? Ariel Hugporty, what you got for me? Gershon Yabusele, can you give me anything? The Fleece said I'm taking a 10-game break on Mitch Rob's hate. Thank you, Fleece. Thank you. He earned it. He earned more than that, but you know what? Fine, we'll take the 10-game hiatus. He earned more than that. I'll tell you what. David Oz Jr. said, JC, Jordan Clarkson, he's going to have to give me an extended stretch of good play, not just one game, so I'm gonna leave it there. Paul Dog NYC said, Josh is out of pocket for what he did to JB. He is caught in 4K. He did it right in front of the cameras, in front of everybody. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is locker room antics right there. That's not out with the cameras out trying to celebrate the trophy. Everybody's raising the trophy, and you go act out of pocket like that? Bro, wait till we get in the locker room where the cameras are away to start messing with me. Like, come on, man. See JB turn around, he put his finger in his face like, bro, what are you doing? Low-key said, how you doing? I'm doing good, Dan. How you doing, brother? Joseph said, people who hate on Mitchell Robinson are just dumbos. I don't understand it, Joe. Joseph. Could never be me. I'm excited for the game today, though. I'm excited for the young guys. Are we going to see some Pacom Davier minutes? Who else on the bench could we see? Kevin McCullough's over there on the bench. Tosan and Woma's over there on the bench. I mean, obviously, I'm excited for Mo Diawara. I'm excited for Tyler Kolek. I'm excited for Ariel Hugporty. The young guys, always going to be excited for the young guys. They're going to have an opportunity here today. And you know what? There you go. Go earn your money, young guys, right? We handled our business in Vegas. We got everybody paid. You got $500K stuffed in them pockets walking out of Vegas. You walked out winners. Now you go earn this victory for this team, right? You're playing the lowly Indiana Pacers, and we'll get to the Pacers. But now it's your turn to go out and earn a victory, right? The starters did what they did. They powered through the Vegas games, and they won it. David Oz Jr. said, I want Ding Pate. It's time. Me too, brother. Me too. But we're not going to get him. King Free, what's up, King Free? Good game, the rest of the starters. Let's go, Knicks. I mean, you got to rest them at some point, right? A lot of guys came out hobbling against the San Antonio Spurs, so get your rest in today. And like I said, those guys played their butts off to put money in the pockets of the end-of-the-bench guys. Now it's time for the end-of-the-bench guys to step up and secure a victory here for a team that has won 5 in a row, technically 6, but the San Antonio game does not count towards the record. So 5 games in a row. We want to continue it going here today. Just Dad said, Josh out, Mitch out, Cat out, OG is a go. Okay, so OG is playing. He is in the starting lineup, like you said earlier, just as Dad. So at least we'll have Anunoby out there. But I wonder if maybe he's going to have maybe some limited minutes kind of situation tonight. But either way, going up against Indiana, let's go through it real quick. Let's break it down. King Free said, earn that bread today. Absolutely. We won you guys that money. right? The starters went out there, their hoop, they played their butts off. They beat a really tough Magic team. They beat a really tough San Antonio team. It was tough out there in Vegas, away from home. We had to travel all the way to the West Coast. Now we're traveling all the way to the East Coast. All y'all had to do was sit on the bench and support your butts off. Now it's time for you to go out there and actually earn your money. So I'm excited for the game today, despite missing a lot of firepower here tonight. Joe said, OG is playing, worry being stepped on his leg by Wemby. OG's a tough guy. He is a tough guy. But, you know, tonight, whoever said it in the chat earlier, tonight is a good night to rest the starters. It is a good night. King Free said it. Yeah, I'm with that. The Flea said, I hate Indiana. All right, let's go through it. Let's go through it because we're running out of time. We have like 20-ish minutes, but I do want to go over the Indiana Pacers. I do think it's important to talk about a Pacers team that, when you look at the record, not all that great. 6-20, I believe they are. But they're actually a pretty decent team. They've been playing pretty well the last, week or so, 2 weeks or they are 4-5 in the last 6. Now 4-6 in the last 6 games. They had a really disappointing loss to the Charlotte Hornets, was it? No, the Wizards. Really disappointing loss against the winners, the Wizards. Al Machinery, what's up? What's up, Al? Good to be here with you again. What's up? What's up, Al? My man Machinery. Joseph said after the Pacers. This is a good night to beat up on the Pacers, considering how bad they've been so far this year. But I will say, let's get to it. Let's go down the rotations real quick. Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson. What do you want me to say? That's JB. Indiana Pacers don't have anybody who can guard him. Nembhard does a really good job, but without a lot of the guys out to help him out, and a different offense, other guys on the ball, it's going to be an interesting matchup, but JB is who he is. What you want me to say? The percentages are on the way up. We did update his statistics so far on the graphics. He's up to 29 a game, 6.5 assists. The percentages on the way up, about 49%, 37.5% from 3. He's doing what he does. Karl-Anthony Towns is not playing tonight, although we did update the percentages. He's now up to 36% from three-point range. That number is starting to go up. Same with the field goal percentage, starting to go up. Like we talked about, he's going to start rounding into form, and he's been on a little bit of a hot streak as of late, but he's not playing tonight. Mark, what's up, Mark? OG Anunoby, he will give it a go today. 16 points, 5.4 rebounds, 2 assists. Something under talked about, too. I believe he had 9 rebounds in that game against the San Antonio Spurs. He was out there working the glass, too. But 49% from the field, over 40% from three-point range, damn near 41% from three-point range. That conversation he had with Dirk Nowitzki has clearly been paying off so far this year, a career high in three-point percentage. Mikal Bridges is also playing today, the Iron Man. It was never in doubt. He's going to play every single game. 16.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists. Again, only going over it because the stats have been upgraded. He's been Mr. Consistency. He's kind of been a little up and down in terms of his impact, but still doing the things he has done all year long. For 53-ish% from 52.5% from the field. 3-point percentage starting to fall slightly. He was up to like 44%, so now he's down to about 41. It is what it is. He's going to have some highs and lows. He's probably going to average out around 40% from three-point range this year. If he sticks around that number, I'd be very happy. Mayweather, what's up, Mayweather? Who are the backup bigs available? We're going to start Aerial Hook 40, and then we're going to bring in probably like Trey Jemison. They're going to try out some Gershon Yabusele tonight, so it's going to be an eclectic group of teammates out there. Joseph said Mikal didn't have a good game against the Spurs, but other than that game, he's been showing up. Yeah, and he wasn't very good against the Spurs at all. You're right. I don't have to justify that. He wasn't very good against the Spurs. Thank goodness for Jordan Clarkson and Tyler Kolek off the bench. Mark said, I still want to win tonight. I'm still riding high off the cup. Yeah, I ordered the T-shirt. I'm going to rock it proudly. I should order the T-shirt. I keep forgetting. I'm going to order the T-shirt and the hat. And I think there's still a pretty decent chance to go in tonight, Mark. But we'll go over. Especially when we get to the Indiana Pacers. Josh Hart is out tonight. The Chaos Engine. The statistics, hit a big 3. Still shooting 38% from three-point range. He's been great. What do you want me to say about Josh? He's been great. Juice McBride's still out. We don't have to go over it. Mitchell Robinson, he is out. We don't have to go over it. Knicks missing so many rotation players right now. Mitchell Robinson, dominated the game against San Antonio. He showed you guys his worth yet again. He told y'all before the game started on Facebook, he said, how many times have I had to come back from injury to save this team? And he did it again against San Antonio. Stop underrating my man, Mitchell Robinson. Trent, what's up, Trent? Landry Shamet is still out. That's now 3 guys in a row. He is still out with the injury. We got the Jordan Clarkson, who has been, considering that game against San Antonio will not count to his statistics. 28% from three-point range, 43% from the field is pretty horrible. He's been on a downturn for a while now. Hopefully that game can get him out of the slump and he could start actually hooping again and giving us quality minutes off the bench, because it has not been that way for a while now. Gershon Yabusele will actually be getting an opportunity after getting a couple DMPs down there in Vegas. Give us something, Yabu. Give us something. It's been a while since we've seen him. Give us something. Mark said Clark keeps proving us wrong. I mean, not necessarily. We knew it was going to be a roller coaster, but he came up clutch in a huge game. I just want to see a little bit of consistency out of him. The ups and downs are crazy. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? All right, this is really what I wanted to get to here in the pregame. The Indiana Pacers, right? Obviously, we know they got off to a really horrible start. Most of that was due to injuries. At this point, it seems very clear that they're just probably going to try to tank the rest of the year, considering all the injuries that they had and the pretty horrible start they got off to. But they have won a handful of games here. Pascal Siakam has been leading the way. He's been mostly healthy for a majority of the year. It's been everybody else around him who's been injured. 36% from three-point range so far this season for Pascal Siakam as the number one guy. Listen, we've seen Pascal Siakam as the number one guy when he was down there in Toronto before he got traded to the Pacers after Kawhi left. And it wasn't a pretty sight. It wasn't great. Here with Indiana, it's better in terms of the efficiency and whatnot. 4 assists, 2 turnovers. Not terrible for a guy playing out of the hub at the big man position, but Pascal Siakam is really the guy who's kept this team afloat. Without Pascal Siakam playing the way that he's played, they would be a Wizards level of team, and they're not that. They're not that. I know the record is going to be misleading to you guys. You guys probably think that this team is terrible. They're not terrible. They play hard. They're extremely well-coached team. We know this. They just made a finals run. If they have their lot of players available to them, they could beat not almost anybody, because, again, when you miss your best player, your superstar player, your point guard, let's not get ahead of ourselves with the Pacers, but they should be, when healthy, I don't know, a 10 seed, a 9 seed. They should be in the play-in picture, and they haven't been that so far this year, mostly because of injury. But Pascal Siakam has been fantastic so far this year. The Knicks are going to have their handful trying to guard him, especially without Mitch, without Towns, putting Ariel Hagporty on him. You got Mo Diawara out there, a rookie. So it's going to be, probably a really good game for Pascal Siakam tonight, unless the Knicks can really come together to corral him. Mark said, I would say Kolek was the guy who wants to prove that he deserves all the major minutes. Yeah, especially with all the talks about who's on the trading block and who they're targeting in the trading space, in the players available pool here coming towards that trade deadline. A lot of guards being brought up. Jose Alvarado is the main one we've talked about before. And Tyler Kolek is like, hey, he's not coming in to take my spot. He's coming in to probably take Jordan Clarkson's spot, because I'm a permanent part of this rotation, right? So that's what I'm hoping to see, Tyler Kolek to take the momentum of that San Antonio game and bring it across the rest of his season. Joseph said Hagporty needs more minutes. He's been a huge factor too. I mean, he's been solid, but he is a third-string big, right? Like, are you taking minutes away from Mitchell Robinson to play Hagporty more? No. Are you taking minutes away from Karl-Anthony Towns to play Hagporty more? No. Can Hagporty play power forward? No. So, like, where are the minutes going to come from for Hagporty? Like, they're just not there. They're just not there. He's a third-string center right now. He's a really good third-string center. Probably would be a really good backup big in the NBA, but at this point, it's like, sometimes you just got to wait your turn. With Mitchell Robinson being a free agent this summer, sometimes you just got to bide your time, wait your turn, put in the work, and be ready when your opportunity arrives. David Ross Jr. said, Wingstop playing all we need. Hey, man, when OG Anunoby plays, it's a different team. So he's going to be out there tonight. Let's see if the Knicks can be able to pull it out with Ariel Hagporty and Mo Diawara as part of the starting lineup tonight. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait for it. This is the most excited I've been for a regular season game for the Knicks in a while, just because usually we know what we're getting with the Knicks. They've become one of the best teams in the league and very consistent. We usually know what we're getting out of them. No idea what we're going to get out of the Knicks tonight with the guys that we have in the lineups and the guys that are available to us. Manuel, what's up, Manuel? There is now a way the Knicks lose this game. Oh, there's a way, brother. There's a way. The Pacers are not that bad, and the Knicks are missing like a million guys tonight. Jay Hammer said Diawara starting. Diawara is in the starting lineup. Absolutely. Casino Queen, what's up, Casino Queen? New York Knicks still need to call us Papa. I mean, yeah. I mean, you gamed us two playoffs in a row. You're not wrong about that. The Flea said, I miss Obi Toppin. I miss Obi too. I miss Obi too. He would love this offense. I'll tell you that. Big night for Mo tonight. I called JC last game. Got to be a Mo night for sure. This is a big opportunity for him. Mark said, huge game tonight for Clarks, for Huck, for Diawara, and for Kolek. Yeah, all four of those guys for sure. I mean, Clarks, he's got to continue to play well. Do or die night for Yabu too. He might have already had his do or die night, but he's got to show something, right? He's got to show something. Andrew Nemhard, who I believe is available tonight, he will be playing 17 points per game so far for him. Missed a lot of time to start the year with an injury. 17.3 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 6.6 assists for Andrew Nemhard. He is taking a leap. I think he only averaged 10 points per game last year as the starter during the regular season. Obviously, we know he picked up his play in the postseason. Just that's at Indy, not terrible Pacers. They're not bad. They just have dealt with a large amount of injuries so far to start the year. That has more to do with their record than their actual team construction and their play. Andrew Nemhard, a lot of people were like, oh, he's going to have to take a leap with Halliburton now. And the way he played in the playoffs, they were like, yeah, it's time. It's time for him. The numbers are up. The counting stats are up for him. That's great. That's awesome. He's a starting point guard. But boy, oh boy, is that efficiency taking a hit. 42% from the field, 34% from three-point range. Just not really going to get it done as a starting point guard. Now, he doesn't have, like, Halliburton always had Andrew Nemhard next to him to help give him some relief as another ball-handling guard alongside of him. Andrew Nemhard doesn't have that. He doesn't have an Andrew Nemhard next to him. He doesn't have somebody to take the relief off of him with the ball handling and point guard duties. So, still really good, can still cook you, still dominant defensively, but obviously the defense is going to take a little bit of a step back with having more offensive responsibilities on your shoulders. Angela Harding, what's up, Angela? Mark said about to drive home. I'll log back in soon. Go Knicks. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you. Dr. Too Much said, please not Curry to the Wizards. Curry to the Wizards? What is going on? Curry ain't going nowhere. Ben Mathurin. We get to Ben Mathurin, who I think the context for Ben Mathurin is perfect. Nobody thinks it's Ben Mathurin time more than Ben Mathurin. Like, Ben Mathurin is ready to go at all times, man. Ready to go at all times. 20 points per game, 5 boards, 2.3 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.2 blocks, 2.7 turnovers. Yeah. The percentages are nice. 41% from three-point range is really good as a guy who, like, has the ball in his hands a lot for this team with no Halliburton. 85% from the foul line, 44.5% from the field. I will say, once you take the genie out of the bottle in terms of putting him in the starting lineup, putting the ball in his hands, it's going to be really hard to put the toothpaste back in the tube when Halliburton comes back. And it's like, okay, Mathurin, we want you to dial it back again and go back to being about a 15, 16 point per game scorer and take a lot of the ball handling responsibility away and take some of the shot attempts that you're having, take that away. He's really good. He's really talented. The thing with Ben Mathurin is, like I said, Ben Mathurin always thinks it's Ben Mathurin time. And that can be a good thing if he's got it rolling, and that could be a negative thing if he doesn't have it rolling. And the percentages, 44, actually percentage is not bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit here. 44.5% from the field is fine, and 41% from three-point range is very good. It's great, even. 85% from the foul line is also really good. He gets to the foul line a lot. He's a little bit of a foul merchant. He gets a superstar whistle for whatever reason. He does a great job of drawing contact in the paint. Very big, very strong. Plays through the contact. Gets a lot of finishes, a lot of and ones for him. 20 points per game is no joke. But with the struggling Indiana Pacers team, sometimes he could find himself doing a little bit too much. All right, cooling in the chat. We out here having a good time. I don't see no beefs in the chat. Relax. We get to Aaron E. Smith, who I believe is out with an injury, so he won't be playing, although he has not been playing all that well. 36.7% from the field, 37% from three-point range. Obviously, 37% from three-point range is fine, but 36% from the field tells you he ain't really taking any twos. And when he does take twos, he's not knocking them down. Having a lower field goal percentage than three-point percentage is crazy. Isaiah Jackson is their new starting center with Miles Turner leaving. 7.8 points for him, 6 rebounds. He's trying to learn what it takes to be a starting center, so only 23 years old and missing all of last year with the injury. Jackson missed pretty much all of last year, but he's your classic rim protecting, shot blocking big. The biggest thing with Isaiah Jackson so far this year is he's trying to learn what it takes to be a starting center in the league and how to stay away from foul issues, right? He's very much reminds me of like early Mitchell Robinson, where it was like, oh, look at all the potential oozing out of Mitchell Robinson, but he just can't stay on the court with all the foul issues that he has. Starting to get better at it as the season goes on, but every now and again picks up like 2 fouls in a minute, and then he's up out of the game. And he's really important to this team. He's really important to this team, considering no Miles Turner anymore. We got the T.J. McConnell. I mean, I could tell you all the stats. I could tell you he only shoots 33% from three-point range. I could tell you all of that. None of that matters. McConnell is one of the scariest backup guards I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't be fooled by his stature. Don't be fooled by his counting stats. This man is a demon on the court. There is no guarding T.J. McConnell. You merely survived the T.J. McConnell experience. It is horrifying. Hopefully he doesn't have one of those nights tonight. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Please do not make any trades, none whatsoever. This team has perfect chemistry, not even Yabusele. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. I would gladly trade Jordan Clarkson or Gershon Yabusele if I felt like we got a player to better fit this team. Those are the two guys I'm really looking to trade. Even a Dadier, even I guess Dadier is really the only one. I don't want to trade Hug Porty. I don't want to trade Kolek. I don't want to trade Diawara. Dadier, Kolek, and Yabusele, they could go. They can go if the right trade comes along. Right? Don't trade them for nothing. Don't trade them just to trade them. But if there is an upgrade available, for sure, go get the upgrade. If I was Mike Brown, I would have made them watch the Tyrese Halliburton chokehold move game. We don't got to go back to relive that, brother. David Ross Jr. said TJ is our Kolek. Casino said J-Hub needs to make a statement tonight. J-Hub is going to be very important for the Pacers tonight. Obi Toppin is out with an injury. I believe he's going to miss. I don't know if he's been ruled out for the season yet, but he's going to be out a large portion of this regular season. Now we get the J-Huff. Speaking of Casino, we get the J-Huff. J-Huff, I believe per 36 is leading the league in blocks. He's averaging 2.5 blocks per game as the backup big. He's been phenomenal at protecting the rim so far this year. The three-point shot isn't completely come around. He can step out and knock it down. Hasn't been there as consistently as it was when he was in Memphis, but he was a little slow in the pickup when he moved over to Indiana, but has really started to come along strong lately here. Not as good of a rebounder, but with no Mitchell Robinson, no Karl-Anthony Towns, that shouldn't be as much of an issue. 8.1 points per game with him off the bench. They play really well with J-Hub down low. He's a really important part of what they do, especially considering he's been playing a lot with Isaiah Jackson in and out of the lineup and dealing with some of the foul woes that he's dealt with so far this year. J-Huff is important for sure. And I guess that's the last guy I want to talk about with the Pacers. Obviously, there's more guys they play off the bench like Jarace Walker and guys like that as they've dealt with injuries, but we'll go through it as the game goes on. Speaking of, though, I do wanna get the hats and the shirt. I'm gonna look it up over here. Does Indiana have any player Jones? That would be a good move. Does Indiana have any players like to trade for? I don't know if the Knicks and Indiana are gonna be making trades together anytime soon. Joe's dad said JB play the first and fourth quarter would be my choice. It's so funny they put up the graphic here with the Knicks out. Yeah, that's a really good starting five, by the way. I mean, it's not great. But it's definitely a play-in caliber starting five. McBride, Shamet, Hart, Towns, and Robinson. And none of those guys will be playing tonight. I would like to see, to your point, Justice Dad, I would like to see limited minutes for Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges. Just because, I don't know, trust your bench guys. I guess it depends on the flow of the game. We're just going to have to wait and see, but... Jay Hammerson missed my joke, Indiana Jones? I see. Oh, because that would be a good movie. I read it as Move. I see, Jay Hammer. Just that says Gotham Sports app work for you, Sheffy. Yeah, I have it on right now. It's working for me now. Hopefully it continues to work. Is it not working for you? I've gone through stretches where it has not worked for me. I watch it obviously in my browser and my computer. So what I've had to do sometimes is use a different browser. That's happened to me before, where it just stopped working on. I believe I'm using Google Chrome, my default browser. I've had to switch to like Firefox to use to get it to work. The TV app, if you're watching it on TV, that gives me the most issues. Not that I use it often, but for that I've had to like reset my password and then log back in. So when it comes to the phone app, that I've never really had an issue too much with, other than just regular buffering stuff. Lionel Moniz, what's up, Lionel? Mayweather said Khalil Ware starting Miami. We do have a bunch of games on today outside of this one. It feels like the NBA is finally back from the in-season cup games. Karen, what's up, Karen? So there, we only had 2 games last night, which we covered both. But we have Hawks, Hornets, Knicks, Pacers, Heat, Nets, Clippers, Thunder, Wizards, Spurs, Raptors, Bucks, Rockets, Pelicans, Pistons, Mavericks, Magic, Nuggets. It's a really fun and interesting game. We'll keep an eye on it, although our game start tipping off at 7 and their game tipping off at 9. Maybe we'll get a little bit of the first quarter. And then you got Warriors, Suns, Lakers, Jazz, Kings, Blazers. Is everybody playing tonight outside of the teams that played last night? My goodness. A full slate. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. Let's do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games today. That's 24 teams. 24 of the 30 NBA teams are playing tonight. My goodness. Full slate of games. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? Rasul Thomas, what's up, Rasul Thomas? All right, let's get this situated over here. Let's get ready for the game. Here we go. Jay Hammer said Lakers resting. Crazy. I don't know what they got to rest for. They didn't have to fly over to Vegas. Miss Mar, what's up, Miss Mar? We should be tipping it off in about, I don't know, 3-ish minutes. Let's go ahead and get our game cast set up. We are, this game and the Hawks-Hornets game are the first games tipping off, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go around the league all that much. We're going to have to wait some time for Heat Nets tip-off at 7:30, and then we don't get another tip-off time until 8 o'clock. Bernard Belton. What's up, Bernard Belton? We got Bernard Belton and Bernard Johnson in the chat tonight. What's popping, everybody? Is this a road game for the Knicks? Yes, it is. We are in Indiana, and then we fly back home for tomorrow's game against the 76ers. AB said this game is going to be over before even started. Our G League team against Indiana's A guys. We'll see. We'll see, brother. We'll see. I know you're playing your part, AP, and I appreciate you for it. But I have immense confidence that our third-string guys will step up tonight. I got immense confidence in Mo Diawara. I got immense confidence in Ariel Hukporti. Still got Brunson and Anunoby out there. And I'll tell you what, Brunson and Anunoby, I'll take both of those guys before I even get to Pascal Siakam at 3. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch. Should probably take Pascal Siakam at 2. But my bias self, I'm taking OG Anunoby. Pat E, what's up, Pat E? Hope you're having a good time tonight, brother. Thank you for the subscription. OG Roo, what's up, OG Roo? Judge that said Hawks are better without Trey. That's a good point, Trey, in the sense that Trey Young is coming back tonight. He is making his return tonight. I believe. He's making his return tonight for the Atlanta Hawks. I will say, though, it's not like the Atlanta Hawks were playing awesome without Trey Young. They're still 15-12. They're only 3 games above 500. Joe, what's up, Joe? I'm definitely taking go over Siakam. Yeah, he's going to have the matchup advantage. He will be guarded by OG Anunoby, but with no Mitchell Robinson and no Karl-Anthony Towns out on the back line, putting a lot of reliance on Ariel Hukporti. We will also get Trey Jemison minutes as the backup big do aerial hug Porty tonight. I believe we will. Lee said, ever since he rolled the dice at MSG, I can't stand him. I mean, I've never really cared for Trae Young. I don't, like, hate him because I don't really think about it. You know. Tavia Calloway, what's up, Tavia? Stealth Genetics, what's up, Stealth? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you, Stealth. Happy to see you again. Dennis Floyd, what's up, Dennis Floyd? We won the cup. Yes, we did. Life is good. Life is good, Dennis. Life is good, for sure. We're celebrating. Celebrating. You see, I have not changed my clothes. I've been celebrating the entire time. I'm still out here in Vegas. I'm wondering where everybody went. I'm wondering where everybody went. Crank Demo, what's up, Cranks? Just Dad said should have got Matt Ryan to play against TJ. I'm pretty confident with what we got tonight. I know that might be a little blasphemous just because I already forget who said it in the chat earlier. It was AP. It was negative Nancy AP. Indiana a lot more healthy than the Knicks are tonight. The Knicks missing 5 key role guys, but I'm really excited to watch the young guys play. I think they're hungry. I think they're ready to go. I'm really excited for it. Yak, what's up, Yak? Go Kids night. Go Kids night to ball. I'm down for it. I'm down to watch the kids. We got Mo Diawara in starting lineup along with Ariel Hugporty. I'm really excited for it. I think this is gonna be good. That's it. Huck is 7 foot. Is he 7 feet? Is he 7 feet? All right, here we go. OG Rue. Did I call OG Rue already? What's up, OG Rue? K Hazy. Huck is 6'11". All right, about 7 feet. All right, here we go. No Isaiah Jackson. As Jay Huff is getting the start, unless Isaiah Jackson's coming off the bench, but Jay Huff getting the start here tonight. And the Pacers win the tip. Pacers have not played since Sunday, by the way, too. So that is also another thing going against the Knicks. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Mo Diawara. Where's my microphone? Nembhard has it. Ball gets knocked loose. Brunson saves it over to Diawara. Diawara driving it all the way down. Going to go all the way to the basket and get the layup to go. Mo Diawara opens it up, going all the way to the rim on the fast break. He gets the first basket of the game. Matherin has it up top, coming to his right up the Huff screen, crosses over to his left, mid-range pull-up jumper over Bridges, off the back rim, can't get it to go, long rebound, Huff corrals it, can't get out to Nembhard, Nembhard a straightaway 3 over Brunson, splashes it, got to get out to those rebounds, can't give him the second opportunities like that, you played good enough defense on the first one, got to grab that rebound, don't give him another opportunity. Brunson bringing it down against Nembhard, has it at the half-court line, coming to his left off the Hugporty screen, Brunson gets it over to Anunoby, fires off the catch and shoot, off the back rim, can't get it to go, long rebound, Siakam able to pick it up and gets it over to Nembhard. And Nembhard bringing it down, coming to his right. Brunson switched on to him. Nembhard dancing with it, going past him to the basket. Reverse layup, can't get it to go. No foul call. Good defense from Hugporty who came over. Diawara gets it over to Brunson. Brunson to pull up 3 on the right wing. Got it to go. A basket and an assist for Mo Diawara. He's keeping the offense moving right now. All right, Big Mo. All right. They kick it out. Quinn Jackson, a left corner 3, hit the side of the backboard. Brunson with a long rebound, bringing it down the other way. Brunson hesitates, now bringing it down at the foul line, leaves it off for Hugporty in the paint. Bully balls his way to the basket against Jay Huff. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Huff. Jackson with the rebound. They get it out to Nembhard. Nembhard up top to Huff. Huff catches, pump fakes. You can't go for that. And then Anunoby came over with a block on Huff, but he did foul him. You can't go for the transition, trailing, straightaway 3 pump fake Hugporty. That's Jay Huff. Let him shoot it. Just put a hand up. You don't got to jump. Good foul from Anunoby. Sending him to the foul line for 2 instead of giving him the easy one. Avey said, this is a throwaway game? Nah, brother, this is where the real fans shine. We are here to watch Mo Diawara, Ariel Hugporty, and Tyler Kolek minutes, brother. I haven't been this excited for a basketball game in a while, brother. I'm so excited to watch these young dudes go at it. Jay Hub knocked down the first one. Got another one coming. Goes 2-2 from the foul line. Avey said the whole team is out? Brother, there's 15 guys on the roster. I'm ready. I'm ready for Mo Diawara, Tyler Kolek, and Ariel Hugporty minutes. I'm even ready for Trey Jemison minutes. I can't wait to watch these young guys play. They get it up top to Mo Diawara, driving it down against Siakam to the basket, leaves it off for Hug-Porty, catches, kicks it out. Brunson puts up the left wing three. JB comes up short, long rebound. Brunson able to pick it up in the lane, puts up the mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to go. And now here comes Mathurin, bringing it down the other way. Mathurin shuffles it over to Siakam. Siakam has it on the left wing, being guarded by Anunoby. Backing him down in the lane, puts up the hook, can't get it to go. And a late foul call on OG Anunoby. That's his second foul. Going to send Pascal Siakam to the foul line for 2. Buffalo Joe, what's up, Relic? Maybe said they better destroy Philadelphia tomorrow. Philadelphia's pretty decent, brother. That's a tough ask. That is a tough ask. Siakam's at the foul line for 2. Trey Jemison at the scorer's table, and he got the specs on? Trey Jemison with the goggles? That's crazy aura right there. I'm going to refresh my stream up here just because Gotham Sports app sucks, and now I have to do that and then refresh. Oh my goodness, Gotham Sports app just crashed on me. I'm going to the Gotham Sports app. I should have never did anything. It's gone. It's gone. It's completely gone. All right, let's open up Firefox. I should have never did that. Should have never did that. Now I got to open it up over here. Not now, not now. Go to Gotham. Just as it OG untucked 2 minutes in. He got the 2 fouls already. All right, let's log in. All right, are you gonna save my login or what? Did the app just crashed? That is crazy. That is crazy. So it's not even working over here on Firefox. Refresh it. Wow, should have never refreshed anything. Should have never refreshed anything. I just know I was behind. I'm gonna open it up back over here. All right, we're back on Gotham. All right, now we got the stream back up. Whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's 7-5. Gershon Yabusele's in the game. That's at 587 games in a row for Mikhail. My man never takes a day off. I'm hoping he plays his entire career without having to take a game off. All right, here we go. We're back into it, and it's 7-5. Whatever happened, it happened. Here we go. 9 minutes to go. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Quentin Jackson. Coming to is right off a Brunson screen. Get it over to Brunson. Brunson up top. The Knicks are out there with Hug-Porty, Brunson, Bridges, Yabusele, and Diawara. Brunson gets stripped. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Yak said, AP rant away. This way we know we will win. Yeah, when AP gets into the chat talking about the Knicks are definitely going to lose today, it's a throwaway game, that's when you know they got it in the bag. When he starts talking about they're going to blow out Philadelphia tomorrow, that's how we know tomorrow we're going to lose. That's a JB Merchant, Pacers fans not happy. Oh, for sure. He definitely took a dive on that one. He cutting across the lane, getting tripped up by Andrew Nembhard. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Little foul Merchant from Jalen Brunson. Hey, we'll take it on that one. Take it on that one. Doctor said, use the Vivaldi browser. I have a couple different browsers downloaded. I am prepared. I have to switch browsers multiple times tonight if I have to, but I don't think we'll have to. Low-key Dan said, can't see the Pacers score. Can't see the Pacers score card for the players. Oh, I know. That's a like this down here. I know. For some reason, ESPN decided to change the way that their game cast looks. So my setup now will only allow me to show one team's starting lineup or one team's current lineup who's on the court, which is incredibly frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I know it's incredibly frustrating that suddenly this changed. We used to be able to see both teams who was on the court. Now all of a sudden we can't. So if you have any questions, let me know. We'll scroll down. We'll see who's on the court. I'll call it out as the game goes on. Right now the Pacers still out there with Siakam, Huff, Nembhard, Jackson, and Mathurin. They have not made a substitution yet. Lonmo said, who holds the records for playing most consecutive games? Does anybody know? I believe that's AC Green. But it got real sad at the end for AC Green, where he was just subbing in for like 1 or 2 minutes in the game and then subbing right back out so he could keep his games played streak alive. Got really sad at the end there. As that said, the NBA record for most consecutive games played belongs to AC Green, known as the Iron Man, with incredible 1192 straight games spanning from 86 to 2001. Yeah, I got really sad at the end, though. Got really sad at the end for him. He said, yes, let me reverse course. We're going to lose tomorrow. We'll find a way to ruin the celebration. Too good for not putting up a banner. Yeah, I'm pro banner. I'm pro raise that banner up, man. So a little touch foul on Nemhard as Brunson goes flopping to the floor. They give him the foul call. All right. They reward his flopping there. But they're going to send him to the foul line for 2. I'll take it, I guess, unfortunately. Gigi said, and the winner of today's game is FanDuel. Why type of crap is there where the players, there goes my parlay. Brother, they were listed as questionable yesterday. You should have known. You should have known. Brunson at the foul line, misses a free throw. That's the basketball gods looking down on you, JB, for flopping for that foul. Ball don't lie, JB. Ball don't lie. Chris Baskerville, what's up, Chris? How are you feeling about my boy Clarkson tonight? He better continue his good play, I'll tell you that. Mark.tv, what's up, Mark.tv? Brunson knocks down the second one at least. Under 9 to go. Nemhard bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Diawara. Coming to right up the Siakam screen, off the Huff screen, up top to J Huff. Fires a 3 over Trey Jemison. Well short. Good box out from Yabusele. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. Being guarded by Jackson. Coming to his right, hands it off to Yabusele. Yabusele coming to his left. Tries to get over to Brunson. Ball knocked loose, out of bounds. Off of the Pacers. It's going to remain here with the Knicks. 7-6 to start. Really sloppy, really low-scoring game so far. Yak said, I think the banner goes up tomorrow. They already said they're not going to raise a banner, Yak. They said they're not going to raise a banner, unfortunately. Yabusele spins along the baseline, loses it out of bounds. Yabusele looking for a foul call. Tonight's your night, Yabu. Tonight's your opportunity. Come on, big dog. Come on. Avi said, as great Brunson as I've ever seen the superstar miss so many free throws. His misses are just very loud. He still shoots like 84, 85% from the foul line. Quentin Jackson knocks down a right wing 3. For whatever reason, we just notice his misses more than we notice other guys' misses. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Jackson. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson up top, being guarded by Nemhard. Back to Bridges. Bridges a right wing 3, trying to get it back. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Huck Porty knocks it out of bounds. Going back to the Pacers. Hey, just said, Mike is so disappointed in Yabu. I think we're all disappointed in Yabu. I hope Yabu is disappointed in Yabu. Eamon Owens, what's up, Eamon? Siakam has it up top, being guarded by Yabusele. Coming to his left, down the lane, throws up a lob, up top to J Huff, and that's just really bad defense from Yabusele. Bad defense from the Knicks all around. And now it's 12-6. Brunson up top to get it over to Jemison. Not Jemison. That's Huck Porty. Huck Porty up top, hands it off the Bridges. They kick it out to Yabusele. A right wing 3 for Yabu. Way off on that one. Rebound flies back out to Brunson. Brunson a straightaway 3. Comes up short. Yabusele, the offensive rebound. Pulls it out. And gets it to nobody. Is another turnover for Gershon Yabusele. Yabu. Big Yabu. Big Yabu. Come on, big dog. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, man. Pacers get it in to Matherin. Matherin coming to his left off the Huff screen. Matherin up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left in the mid-range. Pull-up jumper over Bridges. Got it to go for Ben Matherin. 14-6, an 8-point lead for Indiana early. Brunson bringing it down. Being guarded by Nemhard. Shovels it over to Bridges. Bridges hands it off to Diawara. Diawara directing traffic. Gets it up top to Jemison. Jemison at the high post. Coming to his right, hands it off to Yabu. Yabu up top to Diawara. Diawara calling for a screen. He's going to run the pick and roll. Crosses over to his left on Matherin. They call a moving screen on Trey Jemison. 6:47 to go, and the Knicks still sitting with 6 points. Donnie Bandry, what's up, Donnie? NBA trivia, which NBA player has the best free throw percentage of all time? Is that Mark Price? Doesn't Mark Price have it? Low-key dance at Yabu, man. We're rooting for you, Yabu. You're just not coming through. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Diawara. Mathurin driving it down against Clarkson, fends him off, knocks down the low fall-away jumper. Knicks, halfway through this first quarter, find themselves down by 10 early. Brunson has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Jemison screen. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges in the corner. Yabusele, left corner 3. Line me up. Line me up, Gershon Yabusele. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. James said, where's Hart? Hart is out tonight, brother. Hart is out tonight. We went over in the pregame. No Hart, no Cat. Down the lane, Quinn Jackson puts it above glass. Got it to go. Nice drive and finish for Quinn Jackson there. No Hart, no Towns, no Robinson, no Shaman, no McBride. Brunson pulls it back out, being guarded by Isaiah Jackson. Tries to get it over to Jemison. Nembhard jumped the passing lane. Nembhard down the lane, flips it up with the right hand. Got it to go, and the foul for Andrew Nembhard. It's going to send him to the foul line for one more. And now an 11-point lead is opened up here for Indiana, 20-9 with 5:53 to go. Not going great. Not going great. Mark L. What's up, Mark L? Greg Prime said, what am I watching? You're watching the Knicks' third and fourth stringers go at it. You said this is a walking hospital? I mean, it's really just rest, AP. It's just rest. Just played very intense games out there in Vegas, going up against Indiana tonight in a back-to-back situation where you got Philly tomorrow at home. You're going to have to rest them at some point. He said load management, that's what this is about. Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, do you want him healthy for the playoff, or do you want to win random game 26 against the Indiana Pacers? You know, I'll take my lumps here tonight if that is the case. Kolek is in the game, bringing it down, coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper for Kolek. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. Mathurin picks it up, and now here come the Pacers bringing it down. Nembhard did knock down the free throw, so it's 21-9. They get over to Nembhard. They get it over to Jackson. Jackson has it in the high post. Pass fake. Gets it out to Mathurin. Coming to his right. Pull-up three for Mathurin. Splashes it. Ooh, Ben Mathurin getting it going. Not looking good for the Knicks. 15-point deficit for them. 24-9. I mean, I would just like them to score a little bit more here. Clarkson has it up top attacking in the lane against Garrison Matthews. Goes up with the layup. Gets it to go. And the foul on Garrison Matthews. Once a Knick, always a Knick Garrison Matthews. Jordan Clarkson, it's your night, brother. It's your night. It's got to be somebody's night. Donnie said, do you think Nembhard is good? Nembhard's really good. Nembhard's really good. Rudy Pooty. What's up, Rudy? Clarkson at the foul line. Got it to go. All right. All right. 12-point game. Build some momentum here, Knicks. Got to start defensively. I know you don't have defensive players available tonight, but it's got to start somewhere. Mathurin, step back, mid-range jumper. Rattles it in. Missed his first shot of the game. Has not missed since. He's now 3 for 4 from the field. Clarkson has it up top, being guarded by Mathurin. They get it over to Yabusele. Yabusele. Being guarded by, who is that? Is that Mo Bamba? That's not Mo Bamba. Anyway, Kolek coming down to his left. Stop, leans in, loses the handle, but right to Yabusele, who gets blocked at the rim by Jackson. Nembhard picks it up. He's bringing it down the other way. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Yabusele. Coming to his left. Stops. Takes it out. Extra pass to Matthews. Catches, pump fakes. Brunson fly-by defense. Matthews to the lane. Knocks down the floater in the paint. A lot of contact. No foul call either. And a timeout for the Knicks. Want to talk a couple things over. Find themselves down by 16 here in the first quarter. They've only scored 12. You said you would think Mikal Bridges would step up. You would think, AP. You would think for sure. I will say, I don't care about Brunson. I don't care about Anunoby. And I don't care about what Bridges does tonight. As far as I'm concerned, those three guys probably should have took the night off too. But say my username. What's up, Say? Say said, what is that foul call? Brunson didn't even touch him. I mean, hey man, listen. Brunson picked up a silly foul call on Nembhard earlier. So. Otis said the game is getting ugly. It's getting ugly early. Getting ugly early. Greg Prime said, should I just start gaming? That's up to you, brother. That's up to you. I'm here for Mo Diawara. I'm here for Tyler Kolek. I'm here for Ariel Hook 40 minutes. That's what I'm here for. If you're not here for that, I don't know what to tell you. We knew what we were getting when we walked in here tonight. That's it. Give the Pavers false hope. Who was out there on the court? That is Jarace Walker. All right, he looked looked different. He looked like slimmer. Did he drop a bunch of weight? Greg Prime said, I want the win. Well, we're going to have to wait another 40-ish minutes. Only 8 minutes has passed in this game, brother. So, a lot of time left in the game. Greg Prime said, no more moral victories. I don't know when the last time we had a moral victory, Greg Prime. You're literally arguing against a brick wall right now. Like, you're arguing against arguments that don't exist. What moral victories have we talked about recently for the New York Knicks? Devontae Sinclair. What's up, Devontae? There we go. I got it. Not Brunson better show out. They were just in Vegas for a week, and they probably celebrated after that victory, and now they had to fly to Hicksville, Indiana to take on the Pacers. I'm pretty sure he's not going to have the legs for it tonight, which is why expecting limited minutes for Brunson, Bridges, and Anunoby tonight. Everybody else got to step up. Greg Prime said, no championship in over 50 years, making every win a moral victory. That's up to you, brother. That's entirely up to you. If you've been given a moral victories these past 50 years, that's entirely up to you. That's a you problem. That's a argument you have to have in the mirror. Not here on chat. Jamaica Queen Strangler. What's up, Jamaica? Y'all need to chill? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you should have known what to expect when you came into the game tonight. Tonight is an incredibly fun night. Tonight is the night to watch the young kids play. You're not going to see a lot of this season. Knicks are too good to see the young kids play consistently. You're going to have to enjoy it. Mo Diawara bringing it down. Here we go. I'm here for Mo Diawara minutes. Pacome Davier is in the game. Come on, Pacome. You got to give us something tonight, big dog. I think a lot of us are feeling like we might be out on Pacome, so I need to see something. Brunson coming to his left in the lane, throws up the floater off glass, got it to go. And Nembhard bringing it down. The Knicks want to get back into this one. It's got to be with defense. You don't have necessarily the offensive firepower to compete with them tonight. They get it over to Mathurin. Mathurin tries to throw up the lob. Trey Jemison breaks it up. There's defense. And then Mathurin tried to save it. Dadier comes up with the steal, though. Clarkson bringing it down. A pull-up three for Clarkson, knocking down. Oh, Jordan Clarkson picking up right where he left off. Here we go. They call it a long two. Damn, Clarkson. Keep that toe behind the line, big dog. Here comes Nembhard bringing it down the other way. Dadier steps up to guard him. They get over to Mathurin. Now back to Nembhard. Nembhard coming to his right. Off the Drace walk. Off the Jackson screen. Nembhard gets it up top to Mathurin, being guarded by Brunson. Fires up the straightaway three. Can't get that one to go. Diawara comes in for the rebound. 3 Knicks surrounding that rebound. Now Diawara driving it down. Euro step in the lane. Scoop play with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but he drove right into Garrison Matthews for the charge. Come on, Mo. You got to hit a stronger Euro than that, or you got to stop and throw up a little floater, or you got to go quicker. Don't go to the Euro. Go quicker. Drop the shoulder. Sidestep towards the baseline. Went right into his chest. Good charge from Garrison Matthews. Chris Baskerville said Clarkson will carry us tonight. No worries. Somebody's got to do it. Greg Prime said we won 10 of 11. Don't want that to end. OKC doesn't do this crap. You can go watch OKC if, you're very happy and excited with what they're doing. Come on, big dog. All this negativity in the chat. We already got AP. We don't need any more negative Nancy's in the chat. McConnell's in the game. The Demon. Mathurin has it up top to get over to Jackson. Jackson hands it off to Nembhard. Nembhard shoves it over to McConnell. McConnell down the lane in the corner to Mathurin along the baseline. Mathurin leaves it off for Walker. Walker throws up the floater. Got it to go. Beautiful player and ball movement from the Pacers there. And the Knicks just a step slow trying to keep up with them. Brunson gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson has it on the left wing. Being guarded by McConnell. They get over to Dadier. Dadier hands it off to Diawara. Diawara up top to get over to Jemison. Jemison up top. Being guarded by Jackson. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, coming to his right, in the lane, stops, kicks it in the corner. Clarkson, open right corner three. Jordan Clarkson has picked up right where he left off. There you go. He does knock down that three. 30 to 19 now with 2:30 to go. McConnell has it on the left wing. Jemison switches out onto him. They get it over to Jackson, attacking Diawara. Trying to go baseline. Great defense from Diawara. And then Dadier was right there to break up the path. Dadier, you just got to catch that, big dog. He knocked it out of the air and knocked it out of bounds. Ball is going to stay here with the Pacers. Good defense from Diawara. Good defense from Dadier. $30 to 20 here. Did they give them one more point? Did they give them They changed that Clarkson 2 to a 3. They put it back to 30-20. McConnell has it. Gets it into Nembhard, left baseline. Good play out of bounds, and he knocks down the baseline jumper. Brunson bringing it down against Nembhard. Hands it off to Diawara. Diawara gets it over to Jemison. Jemison back out to Diawara. Coming to his right. Diawara has it up top, looking to dance with it. Crosses over to his right, pulls it back out. Tries to hand it off to Clarkson. And a bad job from Diawara there. Now here comes McConnell. Leaves it off for Jackson. Big one-handed hammer in a transition. And Mike Brown calls a timeout. Good timeout there. You got to talk to Mo Diawara about that, brother. What were you doing there? I don't know where he was going. I have no idea where he was going, what he was trying to do. He was doing too much. Doing too much there. The Basketball State. What's up, Basketball State? Looks like the Knicks might have celebrated a little too hard after the cup. For sure, brother. For sure. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. I would have been out there celebrating. I would have been like, hey, y'all backup dudes, y'all got to take care of Indiana. I'm taking that night off. I'm celebrating. I'm surprised Brunson is out there. I understand Bridges. You got to keep that streak alive. I'm surprised Brunson is out there. I'm surprised Anunoby is out there. He was questionable for tonight. But like I said, I'm expecting limited minutes for those guys, although Brunson has been playing majority of the game so far. So, but he has not looked great. I'll tell you that. Hasn't looked great. 34-20, 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Kay Hazy said Mo Diawara needs to work on his IQ. It's not an IQ thing. It's a feel thing. It's an experience thing. The IQ is solid. That's a 2 minutes for OG? Yeah. Limited minutes. I'm expecting major limited minutes for those guys. I don't think Mike Brown liked those Tyler Kolek minutes earlier. He brought Brunson right back in quickly for him. AB said, is Mike Brown doing the lower management? My problem tonight is with Mikal Bridges. I mean, I don't really expect much out of Brunson, Bridges, and Anunoby. I expect almost zero out of those guys. This is a night for the other dudes to step up. Don't need to see Bridges stepping up. Just out there in Vegas, brother. None of this is on the starters. I don't give a damn about Brunson. I don't give a damn what Bridges does tonight. Brunson got to get it in. Some full court pressure here from the Pacers. And now Brunson will walk it down. Being guarded by Nembhard full court. Somebody got to step up and set a screen for him. They get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson gets it over to Hugporty. Hugporty up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson swings through to his left. Down the lane. Puts up the little floater. Can't get it to go. Hugporty knocks a rebound back to Brunson. And Brunson tips it up and in. McConnell bringing it down the other way. Has it on the right wing. Being guarded by Brunson. McConnell coming to his left off the screen. In the lane. Follow-away jumper over Diawara. Oh, he does get it to go. He gets a nice friendly bounce off the side of the rim. McConnell just doesn't miss those. The basketball gods were like, oh, wait. No, we have to put that ball in. We have to put that ball in. Brunson has it up top being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his right up the Hugporty screen. They get it over to Hugporty. Hugporty has it up top. They get it over to Clarkson. Jab step. Coming to his right up the Hugporty screen. Down the lane. Draws some contact. Puts up the floater. And a foul on the floor for Clarkson. Don't give him the shot attempt there. Yeah, I said Bridges having a great shooting year. 3-point percentage, leads the team in steals and blocks. What have you been watching? He's been great. Been great this year. They get it into Diawara. Diawara has it on the left wing, coming to his right. Get it over to Dadier, curling off the screen. Back up top to Diawara. Driving it down to his left, all the way to the basket. Lefty layup. Smokes the layup. Come on, Mo. But they call it a late foul call. They're going to send him to the foul line for 2. All right, Mo. First free throws of the season. Knock him down. Knock him down. AB said he ain't great tonight. Neither is Brunson, neither is Anunoby, brother. Gee, I wonder why. It's almost like they just had really high-intensity basketball games out on the West Coast recently, where 5 other players are out. You know, like it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, he ain't great tonight. You're right. No kidding, brother. Who could have seen it coming? Who could have seen it coming? You are at the foul line for 2. Knock him down. He comes up short on the... Come on, Mo. I'm rooting for you, Mo. I'm rooting hard for you, Big Mo. Come on, you've had some silly plays so far tonight. I need you to step it up. I know you're playing hard. He's dripping sweat right now. You got to step it up, Mo. Come on. Greg Pime said they played 1 game in 5 days. I hope you're talking about the Pacers because the Knicks were literally out in Vegas, big dog. I don't know where you've been at, but they've been playing a lot more Been one game in 5 days. McConnell bringing it down. Coming to his right. Huck-Porty hedges out. Almost comes up with the steal. He does come up with the steal. They get it over to Huck-Porty on the break. Loses the handle. Huck. Big dog. Huck. My guy. Buddy. Bridges a right wing three. Can you knock me down? He can't. McConnell with the rebound. Knicks had an opportunity there. They had an opportunity. Mo Diawara at least did knock down the second free throw, by the way. So it's 23-36. A 13-point lead for the Pacers here. Brunson comes up with the steal. Bad pass by Huff. Brunson bringing it down. Going to slow it down. Try to hold it for what should be the final shot of the quarter here. About a 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 36-23. Brunson up top being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his right off the Clarkson screen. McConnell switches onto him. Brunson waving him away. He said, let me go one-on-one. I got McConnell. Step back. Mid-range jumper. Got it to go for JB. Got to his spot and knocked it down. It's an 11-point game. McConnell bringing it down the other way. He's got 2 seconds. Bridges takes a foul there. They had a foul to give. 1 second to go. Because that's a JB so good. He's been cool. He's been cool tonight. Not playing all that great. Just that said, one day Mikhail's going to hit a couple threes in a row. I mean, a little bit of a slump for sure. We'll knock him down at some point. Shooting 40% from 3 this year. Been very consistent. To get it into Matthews. Matthews heaves straightaway 3. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Kevin McCullough Jr. just subbed into the game for that final possession there. Okay, Hazy. Kevin McCullough. Kevin McCullough. Michael Rogers, the Michael. Down by 14. Down by 11, brother. Down by 11. 36-25. 36-25. End of the first quarter. Eric, what's up, Eric? Knicks are trash. I mean, you can come talk to us with your NBA Cup trophy too, brother. That's it. It's a skeleton crew out there. It is. It is. Listen, man, I'm here for Mo Diawara. I'm here for Tyler Kolek, which we didn't really get in that first quarter. Whatever he did in that first quarter, Mike Brown, throw him back out there in the second quarter. I want to see big Tyler Kolek out there coming off his best game as a pro. That will never count. Not going to count towards his career statistics. Not going to count to his season averages. None of that. None of that. Where he literally had a career high in points, rebounds, assists, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. And it won't count. And it won't count. Just that's it. Literally the whole bench is in. Literally everybody's played so far. Right? Everybody's played so far. Normally we like to wait until halftime, but it is a special night. It is a special night, so we're going to have to check real quick right here, the box score. Everybody's played but Tosan and Woma. Everyone has played. Everyone has logged minutes except for Tosan and Woma. Tyler Kolek played 1 minute. Mike Brown might be sending him a little bit of a message like, all right, bro, you had a good game in Vegas, but calm it down. Because he came into the game and was immediately kind of like looking for his own shot. Continue to play your game, Tyler Kolek. Continue to play your game. He said Dadier better show us something good tonight. Yeah, I mean, they all do. I'm looking at Diawara. Show me something good. I'm looking at Dadier. I'm looking at McCullough. I'm looking at you, Tyler Kolek. I'm looking at you, too. Jackson McCullough, Pacom will be big in this win. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Basketball State. What's up, Basketball State? Cheering on my Pacers, but I'm also well aware the Knicks aren't 100%. Hopefully, when they meet up again in March, it'll be a good one. Hopefully. Hopefully. I still think it's going to be a good game tonight. I think it's going to be a good game tonight. Abe said Pacom was a wasted pick. I'm sorry. I mean, he was a wasted pick in the sense that hasn't really shown us what we need to see from him so far in his career. But he's not a wasted pick in the sense that he took 80% of the rookie scale contract, which allows to make the Karl-Anthony Towns trade, which has gotten us to this point where we are a championship contending team. So there's, a back and forth in that. Coming at it to start the second quarter, Clarkson fires away a 3 off of the Kolek pass. Can't get it to go. Kolek starts the quarter along with Anunoby, Bridges, Huck-Porty, and Clarkson. They get it up top to Jay Huff. A straightaway 3, can't get it to go. Huck-Porty brings in that rebound. Here comes Kolek, bringing it down, being guarded by McConnell. Kolek on the left wing, inside the Bridges. Bridges in the paint, kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson jab step, coming to his left. And they call a travel on Jordan Clarkson. Johnny Furphy is in the game for the Pacers here. So the Knicks are out there with Anunoby, Hukporty, Bridges, Clarkson, and Kolek. And the Pacers are out there with Siakam, Huff, TJ McConnell, Garrison Matthews, and Johnny Furphy. McConnell bringing it down. McConnell gets it over to Siakam, back to McConnell, back to Siakam. Jab step, puts up the straightaway three over Hukporty. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound, bringing it down. Bridges has it on the right wing, up top, coming to his left. Guarded by McConnell, into the corner to Anunoby. Pump fakes, driving it down, step back, inside to Hukporty. Throws up the floater over Huff. Rushed it, Huck. Misses it off the back of the rim. Here comes McConnell, bringing it down to his right against Kolek. Stops, turns, spins into a double team. Kicks it out to Huff. Huff a straightaway three over Hukporty. Can't get that one to go. Anunoby with the rebound. He missed that one badly. Here comes OG Anunoby, bringing it down against Siakam to get over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Furphy. Hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson attacking to his left. Leans in. Pump fake. Steps through. Throws up the floater. High off glass. Way off. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Furphy. Bad shot attempt from Clarkson. Here comes McConnell. Hit ahead to Siakam. Siakam has it on the right wing. Going to look to attack Anunoby off the bounce. Backing him down. All the way mid-range shot. Comes up short. Hukporty chases down the rebound. Gets it over to Kolek. Kolek bringing it down. We need you to direct some traffic. Kolek coming to his left off the Hukporty screen. In the corner. Bridges pulls it all the way back out. Now he's going to attack to his right in the lane. Stop. Takes it out to Kolek. Kolek fires away a left wing three. Tyler Kolek, get us started, big dog. It's an 8-point game. McConnell has it up top. Crosses over to his left. Going along the baseline. Kicks it up top to Matthews. Catches. Pump fakes. They run him up the line. He leans in. Throws it up off glass. And he gets it to go down. He's looking for a foul call he doesn't get. Just kind of threw it at the rim, and he banks in the running floater there. Kolek calling out some directions here. He has it up top. Coming to his right up the Hukporty screen. Driving it down in the lane. Stops. Pump fake. Leans in. Steps through. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Right wing three for him. OG Anunoby can't get it to go. Kolek knocks the rebound out to Bridges, though. Bridges will walk it down to the foul line. Pull up jumper from him. And he gets it to go for his first basket of the game. Okay. Back to 8. 38-30. Siakam bringing it down against Hukporty. Stops. Slips. Looking for a foul call. Doesn't get it. Kolek with the rebound into 5-on-4. Anunoby's just going to swing through down the lane. Euro step. Kicks it out. Clarkson. Wide open left corner three. Got it to go for Jordan Clarkson. It's a 5-point game. It's a 5-point game. 38-33. It's almost like there's an entire basketball game remaining for all the negative Nancy's in the chat. Siakam doing the clown show. It looked like he got tripped up. Maybe he just slipped over his own feet. Something happened with Siakam as he was falling to the floor. Flipped over at the rim. Jason, what's up, Jason? Yak said Siakam's been quiet. He has been quiet. Maybe some rust. Indiana's been off for a while. Been almost a week. King Free, what's up, King Free? AB said Atlanta losing big. I mean, Atlanta, they just got Trae Young back. It's not the night for Atlanta to be losing big. It's going to fit right into the agenda. Oh, man, they are getting smoked by the Hornets. Wow. Right? Trae Young is playing. He's back. Yeah, he just came back. And Atlanta's getting smoked by the lowly Charlotte Hornets. I mean, it's not too insurmountable. It's 17 points, but 17-point deficit is like, that's when you start getting to the point where you're like, all right, jeez. Okay, he said Siakam thought he'd get fouled. He thought he'd get fouled. Greg Prime said, you guys are so negative. Greg Prime still talking into that mirror, brother. Still talking into that mirror. AP said, until the clock is triple zeros. Hey, man, again, you talking in the mirror too, AP. You are the one coming in, being like, this is a throwaway game. They're not going to win. 48 minutes of basketball, man. 48 minutes of basketball. I try to tell you guys all the time. You want to get negative in the fourth quarter with the Knicks down big? That's when we can get negative. You're not about to catch me getting negative in the first quarter of a basketball game. It's not going to happen. Not for me. Jason said, Ice Trey better let JJ cook. I mean, he played 9 minutes, 4 points, 5 assists, so the ball was very much in his hands. Jalen Johnson, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists himself. But not great so far. Gil Alexander Walker back to the bench. Playing great in that starting lineup. OG Roo said, AP and Sheffy dynamic is great. I love having AP in the chat. I say it all the time, but we do need the negativity in the chat. There needs to be a balance, right? Because I hope I'm not too overly optimistic and positive about my Knicks. Hopefully I'm somewhere in the middle, but I obviously definitely lean towards more optimism in my commentary. But it's also because I know sports is fun. I know sports are fun. We're supposed to have fun. So we do need negative people in the chat. Just know it's all in good faith. It's all love. But I'm always going to give heavy pushback to the negativity, especially this early in the game. If you want to get negative when the Knicks getting blown out by 20 points and we're in the fourth quarter and it's looking like the game is going to be over, I get that. We could be negative. We could be negative at that point. We could be critical. Charles Wade, what's up, Charles Wade? But, like, come on, it's the first quarter. You know how basketball goes. You go down, you come back, the game of runs, there's big swings in the game. Like, we know how this goes. Let the game progress before we start having, like, big feelings about where we are in the game. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Quinn Jackson has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Down the lane, pump fake, leans in. Off glass, can't get it to go, but he does draw a foul. I believe the foul is that Huck Porty or is that Jemison in the game now? That is Huck Porty in the game. Just that's it. Haters or trolls? Which are they? I don't think they're haters or trolls. I just think they lean more towards the negative side of things. I think they're more pessimists. On the scale, on the scale of, you know, where you kind of stand. Rafael Torres, what's up, Raf? Right? There's people who lean more towards negativity, more pessimism. There's people who lean more towards optimism, more positivity, right? We're somewhere on that scale. I definitely lean more towards optimism. I get that. People who lean more towards pessimism. I get that. Like I said, this is sports. This is fun. We're going to talk about it. We're going to debate it. Hopefully we have fun. Tyler Kolek crossing up Quinn Jackson. Got spun around. Now Kolek in the paint, flips up the left hand. Oh, my goodness. A maestro out there. Tyler Kolek. Put that on the highlight reel. 40-35 here. 8:40 to go. Murphy has it up top. And the Knicks, are they in a zone here? No, they're man-to-man. Kolek just got lost. Siakam, a three, can't get it to go. Good rebound for OG Anunoby. Got fouled by Huff there. Raph said too many haters of the Knicks. That's also the other thing. There's too many Knicks haters in general, like outside the fan base, who aren't Knicks fans, who will obviously come in and be super negative about the Knicks. So I always got to push back, which is why I lean more towards optimism. Because you got to push back against those people. Kolek lobbed it over the top to Huck Porty, who has it in the paint against Huff. Goes up with the left hand, can't get it to go. But a foul is called on Huff. Going to send Huck Porty to the foul line for two. Nice entry pass by Kolek to get him buried down low. Like to see it. Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? OG not an all-star yet. He was close last year, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be an all-star this year either. Judge Dad said, why hate us? We suck for 50 years. They going to hate New York for any and every possible reason, brother. Huck Porty at the foul line. Rattles in the first one. Thank you for knocking down your free throws, Big Huff. GG said, got Kolek over 4 assists, and these scrubs are missing all his passes. I think we'll see how much Kolek plays today. Hopefully it's a lot. I think you'll be all right with that. Tyler Kolek has a knack for picking up good, keeping the ball moving type of assists. Huck Porty does miss the second one. It's a 4-point game, 8:16 to go. 40-36. McConnell coming to his left off the Siakam screen. Gets to the baseline pull-up jumper. Splashes it, of course. You don't miss those. OG Anunoby bringing it down. Crossing over to his left. He's got a lane of the basket. Scoop away with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but a blocking foul on Murphy. He's going to send OG to the foul line for 2. He's got the leg sleeve on. Obviously, we know I don't know if we know, but you guys didn't know. He was questionable tonight with knee soreness, like leg contusion type of thing, something like that. He's got the full left leg sleeve on. That's not the greatest sign in the world. Hopefully he's all right. Greg Prime said, clawing away back down, 16, getting there. We're getting there. It's a long basketball game. Anunoby knocks down the first. Got another one coming. 8 minutes to go. Stop my timer? I did stop my timer. We got 8 minutes to go. Isaiah Jackson coming in for Jay Huff for the Pacers here. Foong Pei, what's up, Foong Pei? Respect to all Knicks for not hanging up the banner. Real ballers, I would have hung the banner. I would have hung a huge banner. I would have made the banner incredibly obnoxiously large. I would have made it larger than the actual NBA championship banners, just to piss everybody off. OG Anunoby did miss the second free throw, so it's a 5-point deficit, 42-37, Pacers leading. McConnell gets it over to Siakam, back to McConnell. McConnell inside the Mathurin at the foul line, shuffles it into Jackson. Now back to Mathurin. Pump fake, leans in, reverse layup for him, hits the bottom of the rim, picks up his own offensive rebound, has nowhere to go, trying to pass it out. They get it over to Jackson. Jackson gets it over to McConnell. McConnell up top to Furphy. A straightaway 3 for Furphy. Can't get that one to go, way off. Clarkson with the rebound, hit ahead to Kolek. Kolek bringing it down left side of the court, lobs it over to Anunoby. Anunoby jab step, backing to his right, backing him down. Fall away mid-range jumper for OG, comes up short. And Jackson with the rebound to get it over to Siakam. Siakam bringing it down the other way. Bridges getting back on defense. Siakam stops, turns, spins, shuffles it in time to Jackson. Two-handed slam for Jackson. Kolek was on the back line there. They doubled Siakam. He got no chance of stopping Jackson in the paint. Bridges gets it over to Hukporty. Hukporty gets it over to Kolek. Kolek has it up top, being guarded by Mathurin. Coming to his left of the Hukporty screen. They lob it up top, and Hukporty throws it down. There's an assist for Tyler Kolek. There you go, Kolek. McConnell gets it over to Mathurin. A straightaway three for Mathurin. Comes up short. Anunoby knocks the rebound out of Hukporty's hands. And now Siakam going the baseline. Tried to throw it over to Hukporty. No foul call. He can't get the dunk to go. You might not be that guy, Siakam. You might not be that guy. Kolek bringing it down. A pull-up three for Kolek. He's feeling it. Comes up short on it. Anunoby knocks the rebound over to Clarkson. Get over to Bridges. Bridges walks into a mid-range pull-up jumper. Gets that one to go. All right. And it's a three-point game, one-possession game here. 6:15 to go. Did the timer never start? Come on, I hit the button. Gigi said, no banner. We will raise both at the end of the year. That's not a bad idea. I'm pro banner, though. And just to piss everybody off, I would have made it obnoxiously large. I would have made it twice the size as the actual NBA championship banners. But, Jay, what's up, Jay? I know there's a lot of season left, but do the Pistons scare you? No, scare is too strong of a word. They are the, other tough team in the conference that, all right, when they meet up in the playoffs, it could go either way. It could that series is going to go either way. Greg Prime said Pacers look good, too. They look great. They look great even. I might even take it a step further than that. They look great. They look fantastic so far to start the year. They didn't sleepwalk their way into the number one seed. They've been taking care of business. They've had a little bit of an easy schedule in terms of who they really played. But even when they have some of the tougher games on the schedule, they've taken care of business. Absolutely, they beat we watched the Boston Celtics game the other day. That's the game we covered, where the Pistons played the Celtics, and they took care of the Celtics. I don't want to say no problem because it did come down to the end, but they took care of the Celtics. In a situation where the Knicks lost to the Celtics. They match up pretty well against most teams. Har said, chip banner with small typeface NBA Cup mention. Just give us a plaque at least. I want to be able to be in the Garden and see that they won the NBA Cup in the big year of 2025. You know what I mean? Give me a plaque at least in the Garden somewhere so I can look up and be like, yup, there's our plaque for winning the Cup. I want to see it. Yak said 3 points and we haven't played good. Negative Nancy, sit down. We've been trying to tell him, right, Yak? Been trying to tell him. I'm here for Mo Diawara. I'm here for Tyler Kolek, who's been hooping here in this quarter. Got 2-2-2 tonight, or 5-2-2 tonight. Been a good game so far. Been a fun, entertaining game so far. Abe said, I just don't understand how it's good for the Lakers, but not good for us. Because the Lakers have 16 championships, 17 championships, something like that. They have over 16 championships in their building. So, that's why they're like, yeah, sure, you want to throw up an NBA Cup championship right next to those? Go ahead. We got a million other NBA championship banners there. The Knicks, on the other hand, they're like, all right, it's been a while. Let's not give the haters fuel here. Gigi said, Cade Cunningham, bacon, egg, and ham. Doesn't matter. Knicks in 5. It's a good one. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Nembhard is back in. He's bringing it down. Brunson is also back in. Kolek guarding Nembhard. Coming to his right. Get over to Jackson. Jackson pump fakes. Coming to his left. Stops. Kolek comes over and steals it right out of Jackson's hands. Kolek down the lane. Kicks it out. Yabusele. Come on, Yabusele is the trailer. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Jackson able to pick it up. Jackson bringing it down. Has it up top. Takes it over to Nembhard. Nembhard back to Jackson. Jackson coming to his right off the Jackson screen. Get it up top to Nembhard, straightaway three, can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. We got Quinn Jackson in the game and Isaiah Jackson in the game. Isaiah Jackson is the big man. Anunoby pulls up, straightaway three, comes up short. Battle for the loose ball. Is that Jarace Walker with the rebound? Jarace Walker with the rebound. Gets it over to Nembhard. Nembhard coming to his left. Dancing with it. Now up top to Walker. Walker coming to his right. Driving it down against Yabusele. Kicks over to Jackson. Now over to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Quinn Jackson. Puts up the three over Kolek. Can't get that one to go off the back rim. Anunoby good box down and rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down against Nembhard. Coming to his left off a double screen. Brunson in the corner to Bridges. Quick catch and fire to the left corner. Comes up short. And now here comes Quinn Jackson bringing it down the other way. They get it up top to Isaiah Jackson. Coming to his hands it off to Nembhard. Coming to his left. Takes the bump from Yabusele. Gets the banker to go. Going to go to the foul line for one more. I said, Yabu not getting it done. Not getting it done whatsoever. Getting an opportunity tonight, and he has played really rough. Clarkson's come in and he's played well. Kolek's come in, he's played well. Diawara hasn't played all that well, but at least he's had moments. Yabusele, brother, big dog. Come on. Nembhard knocks down his and one free throw. 6-point lead for Indiana again. Under 5 to go here in the second quarter. Kolek has it on the left wing. Up top to Yabusele. Hesitates from three. He had the open look. Didn't want to take it. Not shooting it well right now. Hands it off to Brunson. They show two to Brunson. They get over to Yabusele. Yabusele pass fake. Puts up the straightaway three. Come on, Yabu. Can't get it to go. Where's Diawara? Where's Dadier? I mean, somebody else at this point. Mathurin has it on the right wing. Pull up three from Mathurin. Can't get that one to go. Bridges with the rebound. Pacers are tossing up bricks left and right here. They're giving the Knicks opportunities here because they're not played well. Kolek has it up top. Swings it over to Brunson. Brunson back to Kolek. Coming to his left off the Brunson screen. Driving it down in the paint. Scoop play with the left hand. Got it to go. Tyler Kolek. Get me buckets, Tyler. Get me buckets, Tyler Kolek. Nembhard will bring it down. User, what's up, User? I only pop out when the Pacers are playing. What's up, User? Nembhard has it up top to get over to Mathurin. Coming to his left at the foul line. Drop off pass to Jackson. Gets it stolen by the Knicks. Bridges home run pass to Anunoby. Catches pump fake. Sets his feet. Throws it down with two hands. Beautiful pass from Bridges. Beautiful patience from OG Anunoby. It's a 2-point game. 47-45. 3:42 to go. Nembhard up top. Coming to his right off the Jackson screen. Crosses over to his left. Bump Euro. Flips it up. Can't get it to go. Yabusele calling for a challenge from the coaching staff. Nembhard hit him with the bump. With the shoulder, that bionic shoulder, Nembhard's go-to move. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? Just as that Indy white flag on the season. As Nembhard misses the free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws every single time. Every single time. What was I talking about? Yabu on the backtrack? I don't remember. I said that was a BS move that's got to be a no-call wild shot. I think it's more of a no-call, sure. I'm with that no-call. I'm with it. Gigi said Sadiq Bey and Three Vincenzo will complete the team. I mean, you got to give up players. You got to give up good players to get good players. DiVincenzo, I don't see happening. I'm sure the Knicks are trying. They're trying to get DiVincenzo back. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Sadiq Bey may be gettable because the Pacers are a poorly ran franchise, and he would be really good, really beneficial for this team. If you could replace Yabusele with Sadiq Bey. Kolek has it up top. Nembhard did knock down the second free throw. To get it up top to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Is that Jacob Toppin in the game? Brunson fall-away jumper got it to go. Is that Jacob Toppin? Who is that? Tompkins? We're going to have to look it up. But Brunson did knock down the mid-range jumper. So it's a 1-point game here, 48-47. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. A step back straightaway three for him. Got it to go. His go-to move, his pet move. Rocked Brunson asleep. Step back on him. Home run pass to Diawara, who's back in the game. Diawara has it. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson catches. Pump fake. Blows by Nembhard. Pull-up baseline jumper comes up short. Brunson the offensive rebound. Has it in the paint. Kicks it out to Diawara. Right wing three. Line me up. Come on, Mo. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Mathurin able to grab it. You got to get to that. You got to get to that hook. Ball almost hit the floor. Siakam has it up top. Crosses over. Euro step. Scoop layup with the right hand. Got it to go. Beautiful move from Siakam. Here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. Back up by 6. The Pacers go. Diawara gets it to Anunoby down low. Swings through along the baseline. Goes up. Scoop layup. Can't get it to go. But a foul on Tony Bradley. Late foul call. Going to send OG Anunoby to the foul line. Mark said, good fight back. It's a good back and forth game. I told you guys, it's going to be a good game tonight. Incredibly entertaining game. If you're a Knicks fan, incredibly entertaining game. You get a good look at the young players on this team in a season where there's just not going to be an opportunity. Ethan Thompson, that's who it is. Ethan Thompson. I was about to say, I got to go look it up now. Go look up Ethan Thompson in the game. Tony Bradley is also in the game for the Pacers. Anunoby at the foul line for 2. Misses a free throw. All right, come on, guys. Come on. We can't be missing free throws right now. We can't be doing it. Mark said Kolek hooping. I'm saying. I'm down with Tyler Kolek as a part of the permanent fixture of the rotation. Couple of trades on the back end. If Clarkson got to go, he got to go because we got Tyler Kolek here now. Anunoby does knock down the second free throw. At least we got one. 5-point game. 2:20 to go. Nembhard has it up top being guarded by Kolek. They leave it off for Siakam. Driving to his right on Hukporty. Down the lane. Gets swatted by Hukporty. Here comes Diawara bringing it down the other way. Diawara up top. Hesitates. Coming to his left. Hands it off to Kolek. Kolek directing traffic. Gets it over to Hukporty. Hukporty kicks it out to Kolek. Driving to his left. Behind the back. Step back. One-legged fall-away foul line jumper. Tyler Kolek. He's hooping. You want to talk about hooping? Tyler Kolek is hooping. Back to a one-possession game. 3-point lead here for Indiana. Siakam's going to walk into a wide-open 3. They're going to give it to him, and he's going to make him pay. Come on, Huck. You can't go under the screen that far down. Come on, Huck. You just came up with a nice big block. Tyler Kolek down the lane. Stop. Pass fake. Kicks it out. Brunson. Right corner 3 over Thompson. Ooh, Jalen Brunson. Tyler Kolek yet another assist. And the foul? And the foul is going to send Jalen Brunson to the foul line for one more. Tyler, the creator, is out there just hooping his butt off right now. He's just hooping his butt off right now. David Oz Jr. said, Shep got that Clarkson hate. He's gonna prove you wrong. I hope he does prove me wrong. He is playing pretty decently well tonight. And he played, obviously, he was instrumental in that San Antonio game. I just don't have, he's never been a consistent player. I just don't have belief that in the playoffs, he's going to be a guy you're going to be able to rely upon. And you need reliable players to make a deep playoff run. I don't hate Clarkson. I just need consistency. Brunson hits the and one free throw. 4-point play for him. Back to a 2-point game. 56-54, 1:30 to go. Here in this second quarter. Nembhard bringing it down against Kolek. They get it over to Siakam, being guarded by Brunson. Are the Knicks in a zone here? Knicks are in a zone here. Siakam steps back. He has the foul line. Backing him down. Stop, turn, spin. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go, but a foul on Brunson is going to send Siakam to the foul line for 2. Judge that to JB 16-4-2. I mean, even on a late flight over to Indiana, tough games in Vegas, flying back and forth, he's still gonna sleepwalk his way to 20. That's just JB. That's just what JB does. Siakam in the foul line for 2 free throws. Gigi said Tyler, Stockton, Kolek. Not wrong. You're not wrong. Siakam knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Chris Bashfield said Clarkson is that guy in his own mind. I mean, you need to have that belief in yourself for sure. If he can show me some consistency, right? It doesn't even need to be scoring. Just the level of play, the decision-making, the shot-making on the open ones. All I'm ever asking is for you to knock down the open shots, right? And he was not doing that for a large stretch there, right? Can he pull me back in? He can. The door is open for him to pull us back in. Siakam knocks down both free throws. It's 58-54. Kolek has it up top, coming to his left off the Hukporty screen. They sprayed over to Brunson. Pass fake, over to Bridges. Right corner 3. Come on, McHale. McHale knocks us down from 3. Back to a 1-point game, 58-57. Knicks battling back. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Nembhard kind of dancing with it now. Directing some traffic to get over to Mathurin. Mathurin ran off the line inside the Siakam, flips over to the rim, smokes a layup, battle for the loose ball. Bradley has it, throws it up, can't get it to go. Siakam eventually tips it up and in. Hukporty, you got to come in and clean that up, big dog. You got to come in and just slap at that ball and get it out of that paint. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nembhard. Directing some traffic. Calling for a Kolek screen. Brunson coming to his left. Driving it down. Stop, turn, spin. Foul line, fall away jumper. JB's getting it going. JB, beautiful stop, spin, and score. Back to a 1-point game. About a 7-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so the Knicks should have one final offensive possession here Nembhard has it up top for the Pacers, being guarded by Kolek. Dancing with it. Coming to his left, off the Siakam screen. Stops, pulls it back out. Trying to get it to Siakam. Kolek pushed him all the way out to the three-point line. Now they bring a double team. He leans in, throws it up, can't get it to go, looking for a foul. But Tony Bradley standing under the basket, grabs the loose ball, gets fouled by Huck Porty on the putback attempt. He's going to send him to the foul line for 2. Huck, big dog, you got to be more aware on the glass, man. You got to go up and grab that thing. Got to go up and grab that thing. Going to send Tony Bradley to the foul line for 2. There's 9 seconds to go. Rafael Torres, what's up, Raf? Sorry, Chef, I'm still watching the game in the Celebrity My Birthday. What's up, Raf? Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, big dog. Happy birthday to you, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Hopefully the Knicks can deliver a nice, fun victory for you here tonight. Bradley knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Knar said the story is Huck and Kolek. Throw Yabu in the trunk. Tony Bradley goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. Brunson bringing it down against Nembhard. Oh. Shot clock's turned off. Brunson driving it down. Stops, loses the handle, picks it up, fires the mid-range jumper, comes up short, and that will be the end of the first half here. 62-59, end of the first half. With the way the Knicks started the game, you would not have thought that the Knicks would have battled all the way back to make this a one-possession game. Very fun game. This is the exact, no, not the exact score. It was 61-59 in the San Antonio game. So here the Knicks are. Yak said Kolek, Brunson been great when together. They've been phenomenal. You're right about that. I mean, that duo, 2 point guards out there. What a surprise 2 point guards actually works. If only we would have played Brunson and Quickly together a little bit more back in the day when the dinosaur was in charge. Just that to JB and Kolek click so well. I mean, you just have 2 heady point guards out there. They're just smart. Just smart, intuitive, offensive basketball players. Right? Like, sometimes you don't worry about the size if you have 2 really smart point guards or two just generally really smart players who can complement each other. Right? Maybe you take into consideration the size a little bit less. It's always going to be a factor. I'm not saying throw it out the window. It's always going to be a factor. You don't play Jalen Brunson and Tyler Kolek all the time together, right? Obviously, but AP said, not bad. Let's have some pride. That's what I'm saying, AP. That's what I'm saying. I always love when we could bring AP a little bit to the positive side every now and again. I like shoes. What's up? I like shoes. Rough start, but we're back. We're back like we never left. Katie said I would have expected to see a lot more McConnell. I mean, McConnell was like a big game player. I understand them not going to McConnell as much during the regular season, especially in a kind of throwaway season. But let's go around the league a little bit, then we'll go over the box scores before we come back from halftime. It's only an 11-point game. Atlanta battling back, but they gave up 80 first-half points to the Hornets. Oh, my goodness. 80 first-half points. What happened to Atlanta being one of the best defenses? Right? When Trae Young went down with the injury, Atlanta became like the second-best defense in the NBA for like a week-and-a-half stretch, 2-week stretch. They just gave up 80 points to the Charlotte dang Hornets. LaMelo got 21 and 8 in the first half. My goodness. We know the Knicks-Pacers game. We'll go through their box scores soon here. Go around the league a little bit. Clippers Thunder just tipped off. Clippers getting off to a hot start. Cool, fun, interesting. 10-2. Got Spurs Wizards tipping off. Raptors Bucks, Rockets Pelicans. Cool, we got a couple of games to keep an eye on as this game goes on. But the other game, I want to check out that Hawks Hornets box score actually. What is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? Guys, what's going on? What are they doing? 14 for Jalen Johnson. Trae Young played 15 minutes, 6 points for him. He's 0 for 5 from 3. 7 assists, though, for him with 2 turnovers. Jalen Johnson has 14, 4, and 6. So they're still playing a lot through Jalen Johnson here. Cool. It's important. And even off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker still at 16 minutes, 18 points for him off the bench, 6 for 7 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3. My goodness, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Nickeil Alexander-Walker was my, if the Knicks can pull off any miracle in this offseason to bring in a player they were not going to be able to afford, it was to get Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Great player, super underrated in his time in Minnesota, and now getting more of an opportunity here in Atlanta, and he's showing out. He is showing out. He is averaging 20 a game so far this year, and he's got 18 in the first half in this game. Now, clearly, no defense whatsoever is being played in this game. I mean, Atlanta scored 69 first half points, and they're still down by 11 because they gave up 80 first half points to the Charlotte Hornets. That is ridiculous. Just that's an impressed by flag yet? Oh, I've been impressed since day one. I've been impressed since day one. I've been impressed since high school. I've never not been impressed. We did Cooper Flag's debut game, and you can watch the VOD of that because in that game, when Cooper Flag played terribly in his NBA debut game, I was sitting here talking about, well, he's still going to win Rookie of the Year. Like, he's still going to be awesome. I still have a 100% belief that he's still going to be awesome. Gigi said, what if Kolek and JB are the perfect duo? Remember last year under Schnitzedow, Indy was trapping JB half court. Now JB is looking more dangerous when Kolek is out there. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this was always the thing with Tom Thibodeau that people were constantly talking about, is his reluctance to play Jalen Brunson with another guard, right? Another small guard, another ball handler. When they had Emmanuel Quickly, Tom Thibodeau just flat out refused to ever really play Brunson and Quickly together. I mean, he just flat out refused to play Brunson and McBride together. Like, that was like the easiest layup possible. That should have been the easiest layup possible. He had a stretch there where they had so many injuries, they had to start Deuce McBride. And they were so dominant in that stretch. And then when everybody got healthy, he never went back to that lineup of Brunson and McBride and obviously the other guys involved. It just, and then last year, like you talked about, Chi-Chi, Brunson getting trapped in the backcourt, getting full court pressed, having nobody else bring the ball down the court. Absolutely ridiculous game planning from Tom Thibodeau. Absolutely ridiculous coaching last year. Great coach, did all he could. We talked about this a million times. Yak said, bet KP misses game. Oh, he's been out for a while. And they said he's going to be out another couple more weeks with the whatever illness that the illness that he has came out. And I don't remember what it was called because it was a long name. But to your point, Chi-Chi, where what if Kolek and JB are the perfect duo? Like, that's a pretty good point. Like, these guys complement each other extremely well. And like I said, the flag is the size, the physical size of two small point guards in the backcourt is going to limit how often you can go to those guys. But that does not necessarily mean that you never go to those lineups, right? I said, oh, really, what does KP have? It was a really long name that I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure I can look it up for you. Kristaps Porzingis illness. This is what he has. POTS, postural, orthostatic, tachycardia syndrome. That's what he has. Do I know what that is? No clue. Not one clue. No clue. You let me know, Keelan. I have no clue. This is what they say he has. What he has been diagnosed with. Yak said Flag is leading for Rookie of the Year. It's Flag and Knipple. Crazy that they were teammates in Duke. Flag and Knipple right now. I think some people have Knipple a little bit ahead of Flag. I got Flag ahead of Knipple personally. But to me, it's just Cooper Flag. But, speaking of, we could look at Knipple playing tonight. 14 points, 4 for 6 from 3, 5 for 7 from the field. I mean, he did not look good in the two Knicks games that Charlotte had played. Where we got to watch the full games of him, because obviously we're not checking out Charlotte Hornets most of the time. But he has been hooping outside of that. I mean, my goodness. It's Flag and Knipple 1 and 2 in whatever order you have them. Kenar said, sounds like a newly recognized condition. Never heard of it in med school. We'll look it up. I mean, I don't know. None of those words are familiar to me whatsoever, so you let me know, big dog. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a really specific, really rare type of illness, but that's what he has been diagnosed with. I mean, Knipple on the year is averaging 19 a game, 5.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shooting 47% from the field. And in terms of three-point shooting, he's shooting 40.5% from three as a rookie. These are rookie numbers. This is like what he should be averaging in year 2 or year 3. Like, these are legit star in the making numbers. Right now it's flag. I have flag 1. That's just me. It's flag. It is Knipple 2, and then probably Edgecombe 3. Probably, possibly. Who am I forgetting? I'm definitely forgetting somebody. Are the Mavericks playing right now? Because we can check it out. Yeah, they're going to play Detroit. It's a good game. If Davis plays, that's a good game. We want to check out Cooper Flag's stats real quick. Coward, yeah, Cedric Coward. Yep, that's another. I'm definitely forgetting people. It's you got Flag, Knipple, Edgecombe, Coward. All of those guys look like they have legit star potential, if not superstar potential. But obviously, superstar is up there. But at least star potential for those guys for sure. Let's look up Flag's numbers in comparison to what Knipple is doing. I mean, he's right behind them in points per game, 18.4, 6.3 rebounds, 3.5 assists. So very similar stats, very similar shooting percentages outside of three-point shooting where Knipple is just lighting it up. But Cooper Flag does have the edge a little bit more defensively, even though Knipple is a good defender in his own right. Flag he's great. He's great. Karen said POTS is a circulation disorder caused a rapid increase in heart rate. Yeah, I did hear that it was a rapid increase in heart rate, and that was doing symptoms of dizziness, fainting, and fatigue when standing. Yeah. That is what they were going over. Kinar said, okay, sounds like a controversial diagnosis. Another one of these kinds of BS conditions people invent to try to figure out something everyone has always thought was basically a psych thing. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That is, like I said, that is what they say he has. That is what they have officially come out and said this is the illness he has. Judge Dad said, who are most unimpressed by so far? And why is it Yabu? Yeah, I mean, it is Yabu. It is Yabu. I mean, you can go back and watch the preseason games where I was like, oh, yeah, I'm so hyped for Yabu. He's going to be like one of these fan favorite players. Oh, watch, when he figures it out, we're going to be like, oh, we're going to be such big fans of Yabusele. And he has just been terrible. He has just been terrible. Queen, I forgot about Queen. Steven, what's up, Steven? Steven Piarasha or Parsha? What's up, Steven? Yeah, I forgot Derek Queen. Derek Queen won't be an all-star this year. But yeah, Queen is another guy who looks like he's got star, if not superstar potential, for sure. Just that said Yabu strong, though. I mean, if he could utilize that strength to get him some buckets or D up a little bit in the paint, cool. But Fogo Alex, what's up, Alex? I don't watch NBA, but I did place a bet on the Knicks. Do you think a comeback would be very possible, or should I just cash it out? It's very possible. A comeback is very possible, big dog. Kinar said, once you get internet hits like, is POTS real or psychosomatic? It's one of those poorly established controversial things. For sure. I mean, I've literally never, usually, even on diagnosis where, it's a big, long name, at least I've heard of something similar to this. I've literally never heard of whatever they diagnose Kristaps Porzingis with, but it is what it is. I'm sure they're just we don't know what's wrong with him. This is as close as we can get. I'm sure it's something similar along those lines. He literally has the best access to the best doctors in the world. So, I'm sure they're trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Sire Love, what's up, Sire Love? Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Isaiah said, what's going on, Sheffy, with the game? We can go over the box score. It's a good transition. Let's go over the box score. Let's go over it. All right, let's go over it. We are about to come back to the game here in the third quarter, so real quick. So what's going on in the game? Jalen Brunson, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Knicks have 5 key guys out. No Mitchell Robinson, no Karl Anthony Towns, no Josh Hart, no Landry Shamet, no Deuce McBride. So instead, tonight they started Mo Diawara and Ariel Hukporti, and they played everybody on the bench except for Tosan Amoma. Poor Tosan Amoma. I mean, we might see some Tosan Amoma in the second half here if Yabusele is going to continue to be this bad. I mean, my goodness. But with the starters, everybody scored at least. 18 for Brunson, 7 for Bridges, 3 for Hukporti, 3 for Diawara, 4 for Anunoby. Anunoby and Bridges look like they're still back in Vegas. To be expected. Don't have much of an expectation for those guys tonight. Don't have much of an expectation for Jalen Brunson, but Jalen Brunson could sleepwalk his way to 20. Yabusele's been really bad tonight. 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3-point range. Has not been good defensively. He's got the largest minus on the team, and you guys know I don't like this stat. But when everything is, oh no, Brunson is minus 11. So you know what? All right. Everything kind of looks similar, and then there's like a really big outlier. Although Brunson, is Brunson plus? No, both of them minus double digits here. So not great, not great. Trey Jemison, 6 minutes for him. Didn't do much. 2 rebounds and assists for him. Gaudier, 4 minutes, didn't do much. Jordan Clarkson, 12 points off the bench. Jordan Clarkson, back on, playing good basketball. Love to see it. Love to see it. Kevin McCullough got in for like 30 seconds, and Tyler Kolek has been hooping his butt off. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for Tyler Kolek. Keep my man in the rotation, Mike Brown. I said, yeah, what happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas. Unfortunately, the team is in Indiana. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, man, they got another game tomorrow. So Mark said 3 fouls on Huck, too. 3 fouls on Huck. He has been hacking and whacking away. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anunoby driving it down to his left. Gets it stolen by Mathurin. Here comes Siakam bringing it down. 62-59, a 3-point game. Can the Knicks retake the lead? The last time they had the lead, I believe they started 2-0. That was the last time I believe they had the lead. Nembhard has it. Gets it over to Siakam. Siakam gets fouled by Hukporti. That's 4 fouls on Hukporti now, right? Or is that his 3rd foul? I said there's always at least 3 fouls on Huck. He is a fouling machine for sure. That's usually the thing with young big men. You got to learn how to not foul. Nembhard, step back, fall away midi. Got it to go. Good move from Nembhard. Brunson bringing it down against Nembhard. Hands it off to Bridges. Get it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, dribble pull-up 3 over Nembhard. Can't get that one to go. Huff with the rebound. Here comes Nembhard bringing it down the other way. Get it over to Mathurin. Mathurin up top. Dance with it against Hukporti to get over to Nembhard. Dribble pull-up. Nope. Pump fakes from 3. Gets it over back to Mathurin. He's going to dance with it. Sidestep 3 over Hukporti. Comes up well short. Diawara battling for the rebound. Nembhard able to pick it up on the right wing. You got to grab that rebound, Diawara. Nembhard dancing with it. Crosses over to his left. Down the lane. Stops. Double clutch. Comes up short. Hukporti rips away a rebound. Gets it out to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Gets it over to Bridges. Nobody gets back for Indiana as Bridges steps to the left corner for a 3 and got it to go. Terrible defense for the Indiana Pacers there. And it's back to a 2-point game. Nembhard has it on the right wing. Up top to Siakam. Catches it on the run. Blows right past Hukporti down the lane. Misses the layup, though. Good help from Anunoby. Siakam picks it up. They swing it around. Mathurin's going to look to drive. Kicks it up top to Nembhard, being guarded by Anunoby. Now gets it over to Siakam. 1-on-1 against Hukporti. Stop, turn, spin. Pump fake. Steps through. Leans in. Lefty layup. Got it to go. Good move from Siakam. One of those step-throughs, lift your pivot foot travels that they don't call in the NBA that I hate. But he got the layup to go. According to the NBA rules, they allow that. So good move from him, I guess. Brunson down the lane, cross-court pass to Anunoby, catches, fires a left wing 3 for OG. Can't get it to go. OG continues to be scoreless from 3-point range. He's 0 for 3 now. Nembhard has it up top to get it over to Siakam. Siakam driving it down, stops, turns, spins, has it at the foul line against Diawara, spins to his left again to kick it up top to Jackson. Jackson back to Siakam. Siakam looking to go to work. Start the second half here, draws a foul, and Diawara is going to send him to the foul line for 2. Siakam is getting the mismatches on Hukporti and Diawara, 2 young, up-and-coming bigs, and he is just going right to work. He's like, all right, I'm the all-star here. I'm getting buckets. Mark said, give me Kolek. Yeah, Mark said Diawara versus Pascal is yikes, big yikes. They don't give it in the act of shooting, though, as Nembhard dribbles his way to the foul line, knocks down the step-back fall-away jumper again. Nembhard's going off. He's up to 21 points already. But yeah. I mean, whether it's Diawara or Hukporti, Siakam is giving them move after move after move. They're doing a good job of keeping up for the most part, but Siakam got counters on top of counters. He's stepping through on them a couple times here. I said it's Alexander Walker and Jalen Johnson trying to bring Atlanta back. I mean, that was their go-to when Trae Young was out, and it was working for the most part. Jason said that step-through travel is wild. That's the new NBA for you, though. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I think all you have to do to get rid of that move, which I think should be illegal, but according to the NBA rules, it's legal. All you have to do is say that once you establish your pivot foot, you cannot lift your pivot foot, right? That's all you have to do. There's no way if I establish my right leg as my pivot foot and I'm pivoting that I should be able to hit a pump fake and then step through and then lift my pivot foot and step even further on the left foot. There's no way that should be allowed. That should not be allowed. Jason Foss, what's up, Jason? Because that's a Euro. I mean, the Euro is different because it's a side step. Instead of taking 2 steps to the basket, you're taking a step to the side. Now, they allow guys to take a step to the side and then a step forward sometimes, which should be called the travel, which sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But we don't have to get into that discussion. When we start picking up like what NBA move should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed, I think the Euro step is fine. The move that kills me is that pump fake step through because it seems like it's like flowing around the NBA like everybody's utilizing it right now, and I just can't stand it. How am I supposed to defend that? Jason said if we want to talk about traveling, I don't want to talk about traveling, let me get that clear. But if we want to talk about traveling in the NBA, we would have to have a whole college course on it. It is insane now. It is. I said you cannot lift the pivot foot. It's 200% of travel. The Euro is also travel, but picking up the pivot foot is not controversial, clear travel. According to the NBA rules, they allow you to pick up your pivot foot, which is why everybody's doing it, which I think should be made illegal. I think it should be made illegal. It should absolutely be made illegal. I don't think that we don't need to be giving offensive players more moves to maneuver around defenses. The offense already has the advantage. We don't need to give them even more of an advantage. Who holds the record for the best assist turnover ratio in franchise history? I'm going to say Mark Jackson. Mo Cheeks. Abe said OG playing. I never heard his name all night. He's playing. He's just, doing his thing. Playing good defense. Playing good defensively. Not doing a whole lot offensively. Brunson bringing it down. Here we go. Off of the timeout. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his right. Swing it out to Diawara. Driving it down. Stop. Throws up the floater. Diawara along the baseline. Knocked down the floater. There you go, Mo. Comes Nembhard bringing it down. Nembhard up top coming to his right. Get over to J Huff. J Huff gets it over to Siakam. Swings through along the baseline. Tries the Euro. Loses the handle. Mathurin picks it up. Fall-away jumper. Splashes it. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Get over to Bridges. Jab step. Coming to his left. Off the hug. 40 screen. Driving it down. Step back. Cross-court pass. Mo Diawara. Right wing 3. Can't get that one to go. We got to get those to go down, Mo. We got to get those to go down. Jackson hit ahead to Nembhard, who blows past the Knicks defense and gets the righty layup to go. Knicks got to get back on defense. Now they find themselves back down by 8. Come on, you had it. You were right there, Knicks. You were right there. And they hand it off to Bridges, coming to his left, has the lane of the basket, scoop play with the right hand, gets blocked by J Huff. Now here comes Nembhard. Gets it over to Siakam. Siakam up top to J Huff, trying to reward him. A straightaway 3 comes up short. Bridges comes in for the rebound. Here come the Knicks bringing it down. Trail by 8, 72-64. Anunoby swings through down the lane, draws the foul, and gets the layup to go. There you go, OG. There he is, AP. There he is. He's arrived. A little late from Vegas. He's a little late. Mine is still back there in Vegas. He was having a good time. Chris Kahn, what's up, Chris? Mark said, wake up, Knicks, you hungover. The hungover, injured Knicks. Still hanging around with this Pacers team with no Halliburton. Anunoby misses a free throw. How many free throws does he miss tonight? How many jump shots does he miss tonight? Should have just rested him. Nembhard coming to it right off a double screen. Stops, kicks it out in the corner. Siakam wide open left wing 3. Airballed that one nowhere near the rim. It careened off of Anunoby, was not expecting the air ball. And it fell right to Jay Huff, who knocks down the dunk. Anunoby catches it on the run, loses the handle out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off of Anunoby. It's going to go back to the Pacers here. Pacers now leading by 8 again. Just that's very noticeable with no Mitch or Cat. Yeah. Mark said OG waiting for Sonny. He might be. I mean, according to her, apparently it's messy. But hey. So Siakam knocks down a left wing 3 here. But they call a foul on Hukporti. That is like 5th foul? Siakam put up the 3, but they wave off the 3. So the refs are seeing if they should count the 3 or not when the foul occurred. Yak said difference in scores, missed free throws. They've been missing a ton of free throws. Mark said flop. I mean, on the replay, sure, he took a little bit of a dive, but Hukporti extends the arms. Once you start extending the arms, especially as a big man, they're going to call it 10 times out of 10. Kinar said, who is Sunny again? Is that the woman involved with yoga? No, Kinar, no. She is a gold medal gymnast who, likes to visit, likes to hang her, likes to come to some Knicks games every now and again. That's all. Sunny Lee. Gold medal gymnast. Just that's it. Huck wants to foul out now. How many fouls does he have now? Jemison is in the game. I'm going to assume he's got 5. Last I checked, I believe he had 5. He had 3. That's 2 he's picked up in this quarter. So Kinar said, oh, I see. She got asked recently about if she thinks the Knicks can win a championship or something, and she was like, why are y'all being so messy? But hey, man, very pretty lady. Shout out to OG. They kick it up top to Nembhard. They get over to Siakam. Siakam has it up top. He's going to look to attack Jemison off the bounce, or Hukporti still in the game. They swing it over. A 3 for Mathurin. Mathurin, a right corner 3, can't get it to go. Long rebound. Huff had it, lost it, out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knicks. Mark said, give me Kolek. Waiting on Kolek. Now Hukporti subs out for Jemison. Waiting on Kolek. Shows that said Halliburton moving around pretty good. Hold on. Jemison is in the game. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his left off the Jemison screen. They swing it over to Bridges. Bridges a straightaway 3. Can't get that one to go. Battle for the rebound and a foul on Jay Huff. There you go, Jemison. There you go, Trey Jemison. Just that Nembhard should shoot every possession for them. I mean, he kind of has for the most part. Kind of. Angela Harding said, put back Kolek. Kolek got to play a lot. He should be playing a lot tonight. Yak said, I love Hukporti, big fan. But fans that said trade Mitch, we got Hukporti, is just not the same. Not the same at all. And I think the front office knows that. And I think if anything, tonight is proving that he's a serviceable third-string big right now. He's young and has potential. As Siakam comes up with a steal, bad pass by Bridges. Siakam putting his head down, kicks it out. Mathurin in transition, straightaway 3, knocks it down. Now the Knicks find themselves back down by 11. Here come the Pacers. Come on, Knicks, what kind of answer you got for this run? Brunson has it on the right wing. If you get Kolek back in the game, we might have an answer. The fact that Clarkson is the first guy off the bench after that first half is crazy. Brunson dribbles it off his own foot, and it goes in the backcourt, and that is a backcourt violation. Mark said, we're losing this game. It's close to being over. Hold on. 11-point game, 6 minutes to go here in the third. We got more than enough time. There's still 18 minutes of basketball to be played here tonight. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. They swing it over to Jackson. They get it over to Nembhard. Looks like the Knicks are back in the zone. Knicks don't run a very good zone. Siakam shoots up a floater, bounces on the rim a couple of times. He got the Halliburton bounce off the back of the rim. Hit the back of the rim, went straight up and fell down. Brunson hits Bridges, coming back door. Bridges goes up, gets swatted by Siakam. Ball back out to Yabusele. Siakam falls right over Bridges. How that isn't a foul in the NBA, I'll never know. They hand it back off to Bridges. Bridges step back, foul line, fall away jumper. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Jackson picks it up. Hit ahead to Siakam. Hit ahead to Mathurin. Mathurin on right wing 3 in transition. Mathurin off the back rim. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson will bring it down. Brunson up top, coming to his left. Off the screen, pass fake, lefty layup. Got it to go for JB. All right. Okay. Got to bring it back somehow. Siakam bringing it down. He has it up top. He's got to start the defensive end. Right? Got to get stops and then scores, but you got to get the stop first. Siakam has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Mathurin, middle of the lane in the zone. Knocks down a little mid-range jumper. Knicks zone is horrendous. Mike Brown. Brother, we got to practice the zone more before we bring it out in the NBA games. The zone is horrendous. Brunson coming to his left. Stops, turns, has Nembhard in the post, spins off of him. Fall away jumper in the paint, can't get it to go. Too much ball handling, too much isolating from Jalen Brunson right now. Get Tyler Kolek in the game. Why is Tyler Kolek not at the scores table yet? Mike Brown, what are we doing, big dog? What are we doing? And a foul on the Knicks. Off-ball foul. Just under 5 minutes to go. Mark said, give me Kolek. How we don't have Tyler Kolek in the game is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Abe said, do you think Bridges and OG would help Brunson? I mean, look, I'm surprised Brunson is hooping the way that he's hooping. The other two guys is exactly what I expected out of them. They still got their minds back there in Vegas. But, you know, there's a reason why Jalen Brunson is the superstar and the other two guys have yet to make an all-star team. You know, like that is the difference. That is the difference. Swing it out to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Mathurin. Another mid-range jumper for Mathurin. I mean, the zone is not working, Mike Brown. The zone has not worked all year. We got to practice the zone more before we do this. We got to practice the zone more. 15-4 run for the Pacers to start this quarter. My goodness. It is 68-83. Score was slightly off there. They get it to Anunoby up top. Anunoby puts up the straightaway 3. Comes up short. Mathurin with the rebound. They get it over to Nembhard. Nembhard bringing it down. Nembhard has it up top, coming to his left off the Isaiah Jackson screen. Anunoby picks the pocket of Nembhard. He's going to go down the other way, loses the handle, picks it up, steps up, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. Nembhard is going to send him to the foul line for 2. Because that's a zone not working. Not working at all. Not working at all. I mean, Indiana is feeling no pressure from the zone. They're like, oh, they're in the zone. All right, Mathurin just hit the middle of the zone. And then he's hitting the middle of the zone. And look, that happens. That's how you play offense against the zone. You have a guy come up to the middle. Everybody knows this. We've all played high school basketball at some point, right? Or at least, I don't know, I've been around high school basketball. I assume we all played high school basketball because we're basketball fans. Nobody knocks down the first one. But, you know, when somebody's playing the zone, you usually have somebody come up, middle of the zone, you hit the middle, and then they play out of that height, whether you shoot the mid-range shot, or you swing it around, or you kick it back out, whatever. But you keep the zone moving. They're making the pass to that foul line, dude. And it's Mathurin every time he's coming up to the foul line to give him the pass to him. He's turning around. He is wide open every single time from the foul line. How do you let that happen 3-4 times in a row already? You know, and he's just turning, shooting, and fire and knocking it down. Tavia said, does anyone have Young in their pick? Where is he? Trae Young? Talking about Trae Young? It's a 12-point game. Atlanta battling their way back. Sure. Okay. All right. Interesting. Miami with a 5-point lead against Brooklyn. Clippers with a 4-point lead on the Thunder. Cool. If the Thunder can lose a couple of games in a row here, that'd be hilarious. Wizards Spurs, close game. Carter Bryant is in the game. Rookie Carter Bryant. Look at that. Look at Carter Bryant being in the game. Is Wemby playing? Coming off the bench again? No Wemby. Wemby is not playing today. Wemby is not playing today. He wanted that NBA Cup, man. He wanted that NBA Cup, and the Knicks snatched it from him. Mark.tv said, fourth quarter Knicks? I mean, they're going to need something. They don't need something. Yak said, no zone. Our players are not zone players. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, especially to play a zone, usually you go zone when you don't have the athletes to keep up with the opposing offense, or you don't have good point of attack defense, so you go to a zone to keep them out of the paint. But you need, like, really, really defensively aware players. And the Knicks don't have that. The Knicks don't have that. I mean, they have Anunoby, they have Robinson, they have Josh Hart, they have Bridges, who are, like, good defensively aware players, especially this year, right? outside of that, it's like, what you got? What you got for me, right? And you don't have Mitch. You don't have Hart tonight. So why are we running a zone? I'll never know. With Brunson and Clarkson and Yabusele, like, they're not going to be good at his zone. Mark said, damn right, they snatched it from us. Never forget it either. You know, I said, FanDuel isn't even offering me no cash out because they know Trey is going to mess up the parlay. That's your fault for putting Trey in your parlay, brother. Pistons Mavericks has tipped off. Cool, we'll keep an eye on that. We got Rockets Pelicans. Rockets being the Pelicans down. Raptors up by 6 on the Bucks. Giannis-less Bucks. Spurs Wizards is close. No Wemby in that one, but Spurs should obviously be able to pull that one out. Clippers Thunder. 5-point game. Cool. Yeah, went over that. And obviously we have our next game here today. Where's Tyler Kolek, Mike Brown? Where is Tyler Kolek? Mark said dumb hard, 10 for 13. And Nemhard is cooking them all night long, for sure. Anunoby does knock down the second free throw as well. It's a 13-point game. Here comes Indiana bringing it down. Nemhard has it up top. They get it over to Isaiah Jackson. They swing it over to McConnell, up top to Mathurin. Mathurin on the left wing, guarded by Anunoby. Mathurin swings through to his right, gets to the foul line, stop, drives it down, kicks to McConnell, up top to Nemhard, a deep straightaway three, rattles it in. Andrew Nemhard can't miss tonight. Refuses to miss tonight. Brunson has it, gets it over to Yabusele. Yabusele has it up top, swings through to his left, picks up his handle, can't get over to Clarkson, has nobody to go to. Hands it off to Clarkson, driving to his right. Clarkson in the lane against McConnell, leans in, gets stripped. Jemison picks it up, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson hits Anunoby cutting back door. He goes up for a two-handed slam just as the shot clock ticked it down. Took all 24 seconds. Nice pass from Brunson. Good cut from Anunoby. They continued the movement. They got the dunk to go down. Jackson has it at the foul line. Kicks it out to Jarace Walker. Walker coming to his left. Throws up the lob to Jackson. A terrible pass. Loose ball. The Knicks had it. Lost it. Brunson able to pick it up. 14-point deficit for the Knicks. 86-72. Brunson quick crossover to his right. Takes the contact from McConnell. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Oh, no, they don't give it into the act of shooting. Side out of bounds for the Knicks. So 86-72, 14-point deficit for the Knicks. Patty, what's up, Patty? 14-point differential. What is happening? Catching up to the Knicks. Playing, their JV team tonight with resting guys, getting ready for tomorrow. Coming back from Vegas, first game of a back-to-back situation. Tyler Kolek is in the game, finally. Finally, we got 3 minutes to go in the third. I don't know if Mike Brown is really trying to win this game, because if he was, he would be playing Tyler Kolek 30 minutes tonight with the way he played. They get it into Huck Porty. Huck Porty with the fake handoff, keeps it. That's Jemison, Jemison hands it off to Bridges, coming to his right, down the lane, flips it up at the rim, can't get it to go. Jemison can't grab the rebound. Jarace Walker takes it from him, and now here comes Mathurin. Mathurin bringing it down. We're under 3 minutes to go. Coming to his left off a screen, stops, coming to his right. Leaves it off for Jarace Walker in the lane. Lefty layup, can't get it to go. But a foul on Trey Jemison is going to send Walker to the foul line for 2 free throws. Just that's a JB getting the rest of the game off, hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know why you just wouldn't lean on Tyler Kolek a lot more tonight. Especially with the way he's played. Like, come on. Just that's the rest been horrible too late. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think the rest have been horrible. I think they've been fine. There's some calls I'd like them to make out on the perimeter. A lot of hand checking going on tonight. Is typically the case with the Pacers. They're very hand checky kind of full court press team. But when that is how you play, you get away with a lot more. Right? You establish that, hey man, this is our play style, and you're able to get away a lot more. Jarace Walker does miss the second free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws, but when the Knicks down 15, time ticking down on them, don't love it as much. Nice feed inside the Bridges come to the rim for a two-handed slam. Tyler Kolek, yet another beautiful find. Mathurin has it up top, coming to his left off the screen. Throws up the foul line floater off the back rim, can't get it to go. Kolek with the rebound. We're bringing it down. Kolek kicks it out to Bridges in transition. Spots up for a three. Mikal Bridges rattles it in. 5 points for Mikal Bridges off of 2 assists from Tyler Kolek. Hey, Tyler Kolek back in the game. Guess what? It's back to 10. Keno R said JB minus 11, Kolek plus 8. It's almost like Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby still have their heads back in Vegas. Maybe we should be leaning on the end of the bench guys a little bit more, Mike Brown. If there's anything I can complain about Mike Brown tonight, boy, oh boy, do I need my man to just lean on Tyler Kolek tonight. Like, it's essentially Brunson is playing, Bridges is playing, Anunoby is playing, but we should be limiting their minutes. They should be on a minutes restriction tonight, almost. Almost. Just that's a 2 in a row for Mikal, finally. Come on. Come on, Knicks. Robes Pierre, what's up, Robes? Bad free throw shooting and overall behind the Pacers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot. Just that stream elements doing strange stuff. Is it really? Is it doing strange stuff tonight? Jason had a comment deleted by stream elements. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? What are you doing, chatbot? Jason said, Chi, none of these games are important for the Pacers. They're gonna throw this game. They might throw this. I don't know. They've won 3 of like their last 6, 4 of their last 6, something like that. They've been winning games these last couple of weeks. Patty, what's up, Patty? Knicks really came back fourth quarter against the Spurs. Come on, guys, you can do it again. They can. I mean, they don't have the same horses that they had against the Pacers, but they can do it. That DNA is in their team for sure. It's in this team. Just that's it. How long is 300 seconds? Like 5 minutes? I don't know. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Matherin can knock down the left wing 3. Jemison with the rebound. Clarkson coming to his left. Garrison Matthews hits the floor. I was like, what's his name again? Garrison Matthews hits the floor. Clarkson can't knock down the pull-up 3. McConnell bringing it down in the corner to Matthews. He fires a right corner 3. Can't get it to go. Good box out and rebound from Jemison. Well, he didn't grab the rebound. Clarkson did, but good box out from Jemison. Here comes Kolek bringing it down. Has it on the left wing. Coming to his right. Pocket pass to Jemison. Down the lane. Goes up. Reverse layup. Got it to go and the foul, and yet another assist for Tyler, the Creator. Tyler Kolek, man. Tyler Kolek. He has, what, 7 assists tonight? 9.7 assists. Double-double on the way for Tyler Kolek? Double-double on the way for Tyler Kolek? Here we go. Here we go. Just that Matthews confused me, too. Mark said, I hate TJ so much. Not a fan. Not a fan. I mean, I am a fan. I love TJ McConnell. I just hate that he plays for my rival team. Plays against my favorite team. Jemison knocks down his and one free throw. Love to see it. Love to see it. Back to 7. All right, back to 7. Here we go. Here we go. 1:30 to go in this third quarter. And the quarter strong, going to the fourth. And then 12 minutes of basketball. May the best team win. McConnell has it up top, being guarded by Kolek. Coming to his right up the screen. And he hands him off to Anunoby. Baseline fall away jumper. Got it to go. I mean, McConnell doesn't miss those. Doesn't matter who's in his face. He be knocking those down against Wemby. Like, it doesn't matter. McConnell up top. Sprays it over to Bridges. Bridges back to McConnell. McConnell up top. I mean, Kolek has it up top. Oh, my God. Freudian slip. Kolek driving it down. Bump Euro. Kicks it up top. Wide open Bridges. Bridges straight away 3. Line me up, Mikal. Line me up, Mikal Bridges. Big third quarter for Mikal Bridges. 6-point game. And who picks up yet another assist? Tyler Kolek. Bridges up to 18 points now. Get over to Walker. Jab step. Puts up the 3 over Bridges. And Walker obviously answers back with a 3 of his own. Kolek bringing it down. Coming to his left. Lobs it over the top to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Jackson in the post. Backing him down. He's got the hot hand right now. Fall away jumper in the paint. Comes up short. And a rebound from Jarace Walker, who's bringing it down. 34 seconds to go. Walker hands it off to McConnell. McConnell being guarded by Bridges. McConnell coming to his right off a double screen. Driving it down. Stops. Up top to Walker. Walker blows past the defense in the lane. Throws up the floater. And they wave it off. Charge. Who is that? Who picked up the charge? Bridges? Mikal Bridges stepped in, drew the charge. 13 seconds to go here. 13 seconds to go here. Tyler Kolek and Bridges talking about something. Love to see that. Love to see that. Mark said, play my man Kolek forever. Forever. He got to be a part of the permanent rotation. He has arrived. He has figured out his role. He has figured out the offense. He has figured out what he needs to do for this team. Tyler Kolek forever. Forever. Brunson is back in for the final offensive possession here. Tyler Kolek will bring it down against Quinn Jackson. Kolek very comfortable. Dribble pull up three, knock me down. Knock me down, Tyler Kolek, baby! Knock me down, Tyler! Tyler Kolek on his way to the double-double tonight. Siakam, oh my goodness, Siakam, half-court heave, hit the front of the rim, almost got it to go down. But the Knicks will walk into the fourth quarter, down by 6, led by who? Tyler, the Creator, Kolek, picking up right where he left off in Vegas. You love to see it, man. You absolutely adore to see it. Gigi said, Knicks can't break up this core. This game shows that they're a good team. Rick refuses to play the bench against us because they're getting smoked. Tyler Kolek, 12 points, 8 assists through 3 quarters. How many minutes has he played? Because he did not play majority of that third quarter. AB said 12 more minutes and then this will be over. And the Knicks will add one more win onto their notch. Onto their notch, baby. How many minutes has Tyler Kolek played tonight? 16 minutes for Tyler Kolek. 16. Brunson's played 27. Bridges played 27. Anunoby played 25. He needs at least 20. He needed at least 20 going into the fourth. He needs to play the whole fourth here. Mike Brown, maybe not the whole fourth, but you know what I mean. He needs to play at least, at bare minimum, 8 to 9 minutes here in this fourth quarter. I said, answer, not enough. Absolutely not enough. Whatever number that was going to say, I was going to say it was too low. I'll tell you that. And it says 16. It's actually a little bit higher than what I thought it was going to be. Because he only played like the final 3 minutes of that quarter there, and we got it back to a 6-point game. Tyler Kolek needs to be a permanent fixture in this rotation. I can't wait to get McBride back. I can't wait to get Landry Shamet back, because when we add the shooters to what Tyler Kolek and Tyler the Creator spraying it out, when we add the shooters to what Tyler Kolek is bringing, listen, man, a lineup of Brunson, Kolek, and McBride might go crazy. 3 small guards, 3 really small guards. You probably can't run that rotation against most teams, most lineups. But I tell you what, the times you can go to that, the 2-3 minutes where you do go to that, it's going to be beautiful basketball. It's going to be beautiful basketball. Jason's on too. Jason said, dang, put me in timeout for saying the Pacers are going to throw this game is wild, my guy. Had to log in the other kind. I apologize for that, Jason. That was the automatic chat bot. It wasn't anybody in stream. It wasn't any of the mods. So I apologize for that, Jason. I don't know what's going on with that. I also read your comment. And you didn't say anything that should have triggered the chat bot to time you out. I don't know why that happened. I apologize for that, Jason. Judge Dad said Chevy Kolek is French for buckets. Is it really? Is Kolek French for buckets? MBM said, walk him down. It's what we do. Don't get comfortable, Indy. Don't get comfortable. Knicks B team, Knicks JV team taking on the Indiana Pacers. Tyler Kolek re-announcing himself to the league. Re-announce yourself to the league, Tyler Kolek. Here we go. Here we go. McConnell has it up top, being guarded by Kolek. McConnell coming to his right off the screen. Gets to the foul line. Kolek strips him. Loose ball. They knock it over to Isaiah Jackson, and the Pacers keep possession. Shot clock winding down. Trace Walker one-on-one. Loses the handle. Get it out to Siakam. Siakam a wide open 3. Can't get it to go down. Siakam has been misfiring all night long, but McConnell chases down the loose ball rebound. Knocks it out of Anunoby's hands. Trace Walker driving it down. Pulls it back out. Turns around and fires a mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Bridges battling for the rebound. McConnell almost picks up yet another one, but Jemison able to pull it out. Here comes Bridges. Has it up top. Coming to his left off the Jemison screen. In the corner, Clarkson, cash and fire. He's feeling it from 3. He is feeling it from 3, y'all. He is feeling it from 3. It's back to a 3-point game. Early here in this fourth quarter, you love to see it. You'll love to see it. McConnell on the right wing, hands it off, gets it back, driving to his right against Clarkson, stops, and a foul on Clarkson. Clarkson wanted to travel, but they give Clarkson the foul. King Free said, JB, Kolek, DM? Who's DM? Hold on, let me think. Who is DM? I don't know who DM is. They get it into Siakam. Siakam in the lane, leaves it off for Walker. Extra pass, or Walker has in the right corner. Coming to his left, being guarded by Bridges. Turns and fires. Well short. Clarkson with the rebound. We're bringing it down the other way. Timer go? No, my timer stopped for some reason. Clarkson has it up top, being guarded by Quinn Jackson. Coming to his left. Clarkson gets it over to Bridges. Bridges over to Anunoby. Anunoby left corner 3, line me up. Comes up short. Battle for the rebound. Isaiah Jackson has it. Gets it over to McConnell. McConnell hit ahead to Jackson. Jackson Euro steps down the lane. Gets a chase down blocked by Jemison. Kolek picks it up. Home run pass to Bridges. Bridges a pull up left wing 3, line me up. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Long rebound. McConnell able to bring it out. McConnell has it on the right wing. Cross court pass to Jackson. Inside pass to Walker. They swing it over to Siakam. Now pass to Jackson. Wide open left wing 3. Beautiful ball moving from the Pacers. Does not end up in a layup. Anunoby knocks the rebound out to Siakam. Kolek. And they give Kolek the blocking foul. That should have been a charge. Just like the other night against San Antonio. Give my man Kolek the charge. El Tigre with a very generous super chat. What's up, El Tigre? He said, what up, chef? And crew, let's go, Knicks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mark said, Kolek better not leave the floor here in the fourth. Absolutely not. Absolutely. He should be playing this whole fourth quarter for sure. For sure. And the Knicks are using their challenge here. Mike Brown using the challenge. That's what I'm talking about, Mike Brown. Get behind your man, Tyler Kolek. Yes, sir. Gigi said, not breaking the core. Giannis can join us. We got Yabu for Giannis straight up. That's all we could. That's the best offer we got. You want to trade Giannis? We can give you Yabu Selly and maybe that Wizards pick. Maybe. You're going to have to negotiate for it. That's all we got. That's all we got. Jason said, I'm telling you, this fourth quarter is going to be masterclass in tanking. The Pacers willing to hand us one. We just need to play reasonable ball. I mean, it's not like the Pacers are going to just hand it on a silver platter for the Knicks. They'll leave it out there. They'll dangle it out there for the Knicks to grab it, but the Knicks got to go up and grab it, for sure. Mark said, yeah, boom, Pacon. That's all we got. That's all we got. Maybe the Wizards pick, GG. Maybe the Wizards. I don't know. I kind of like that Wizards pick, even if it turns to 2 seconds. Maybe. Just that said, Yabu and the Wizards pick is enough. Keenar said, Kolek plays like he loves playing. Not everyone in the league playing like that. Hello, Ben Simmons, DeAndre Ayton. Yeah. Listen, man. When NBA, if you've heard interviews with some NBA players, like they talk about, then it's hard to put a number on it, obviously. But they're like, hey, look, man, maybe like 80% of the NBA doesn't actually love basketball. Like they just grew up really big. And, when you play a sport, they're like, hey, you're growing really tall. Like, you should go play basketball. And then they turn out to be really good at it. Maybe have a natural inclination for the sport. And that's the sport they just play the rest of their lives. And they get to the point where they're an NBA player. The guys who usually make all-star teams, the guys who make all-NBA teams, like, those are the guys who truly love basketball. Because those are the guys who never stop working on their craft. But even still, even like lower-level guys, like TJ McConnell clearly loves basketball. Tyler Kolek clearly loves basketball. Rose Pierce said, where did Simmons even end up? The last I saw of Ben Simmons, he grew his hair out to an afro, and he was in the middle of the ocean, hanging out on a boat. That's where he went. He's not playing professional basketball. Yak said, Pacum is a player we're giving up on too early, like trade Kolek talk all summer. Fair. Still really young. It's just, I talk about this all the time, Yak. The NBA is a very fast-paced league. Like, oftentimes with development stories, like, if Pacom Dadier turns into a good rotation player in the NBA, it probably won't be for the Knicks. He might need a change of scenery. He might need an opportunity of actually playing an NBA game, so he might need to go to a tanking team, right? It might not work out for him with the Knicks. Because that's it, Simmons can't throw it in the ocean? Not where he was. I don't even know where he was. He was in the middle of the ocean. And the Knicks win the challenge, by the way. Clarkson gets it in the Kolek. Kolek bringing it down. Got a full lane in the basket. Tried to get it to Diawara in the corner. Siakam picks up the steal. Bad pass from Kolek. Hit it at Siakam fast break. Loose ball. McConnell picks it up. Bridges trying to tie him up. The Knicks tie him up. And a jump ball for the Knicks and the Pacers. Knicks saving a little bit of the possession there. I got to blow my nose real quick. I love when you turn the ball over, you make a mistake, and you get it right back on defense on the other end. I love that. Every single time. And the Knicks win the tip. Tyler Kolek will bring it down. Still a 3-point deficit for the Knicks. They have yet to lead since the first basket of the game. The only lead they've had tonight was 2-0. Mathurin up top dancing with it. Beautiful pass inside to Trey Jemison. And Tyler Kolek is diming it up out there, man. My goodness. That is his 9th assist. McConnell driving it down. Foul line pull-up jumper. Of course, he does not miss those. McConnell bringing it down the other way. Kolek has it up top. McConnell bringing it down the other way. Kolek bringing it down the other way. He has it up top, driving to his left, all the way to the basket, lefty layup. Give my man his double-double. Tyler Kolek, Tyler the creator. 2 games in a row. He should never leave the rotation ever again in his career. McConnell on the right wing spinning. Up top to Huff. Huff sprays it over to Mathurin. Mathurin up top. Get it back to Huff. Huff a straightaway 3 over Trey Jefferson. Comes up short, bouncing on the glass on the rim a couple of times. Bridges clears with the rebound. Tyler Kolek has it up top. Take the lead, Knicks. Take the lead. It's a 1-point game. Kolek up top to Bridges. Bridges. Coming to his left. Get over to Kolek. Pump fakes. Behind the back. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Knock that down. Oh my goodness, Tyler Kolek. He's playing game on Nembhard right now. He hit over the pump fake to his left. Behind the back. Pull-up jumper. Knocked it down. The Knicks take the lead. McConnell on mid-range. He airballs it. Good defense from Trey Jemison. Here comes Kolek bringing it down the other way. It's 95-94. Kolek sprays it over to Bridges. Attacking to his right. To the basket. Stops. Turns. Spins. Draws the foul. And 1 for Mikal Bridges. We're pulling this one out. We pulling this one out. This is what we do. This is what we do. What do I always talk about? One of my favorite sayings. When a good team is trying to become a great team, right? Good teams can win basketball games playing their style of ball. What happens when you don't have the ability to play your style of ball for whatever reason, whether it's matchups or injuries or guys just not available that night? You have to find other ways to win. Last night against San Antonio, the Knicks found another way to win. Tonight against Indiana, the Knicks are finding another way to win. The Knicks are becoming a great team. Not a good team, a great team. They're breaking out of the good team tier. They're breaking out of it. The Pacers call a full timeout. When we come back from it, one more free throw from Mikal Bridges. Simon Jolly insanity. said Jeffy is jazz. You guys know me. Favorite players on the Knicks always happen to be the young kids. I'm always going to root for the development stories. Always, 100% always going to, right? Who was my favorite player on the team last year? Right? You guys know Mitchell Robinson is my favorite player on the team. Who was the guy we were rooting for last year the most? Siakam died the year on the bench. Didn't get an opportunity. Right? But I'm always going to root for Kolek. I'm still rooting for Dadier. I'm always going to root for Diawara. Still rooting for Kevin McCullough. Always going to root for Huck Porty. But Tyler Kolek, man. Jordan Clarkson, appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for what you did in that Spurs game, big dog. But you could go. You can get up out of here. Because when the team is healthy, who's leaving the rotation? Because McBride's a part of the rotation, Landry Shaman a part of the rotation. Who's leaving the rotation? That's too many young guards to play. That's too many small guards to play. You can't play Kolek, Clarkson, McBride, Shamet, and Brunson. You can't do that. Somebody got to sit. Probably 2 guys got to sit, but definitely 1 guy's at least got to sit. I'm not sitting Kolek. I'm not doing it. Just that said 2 lefty PGs is scary. It's beautiful. First of all, listen. The reason why I got hyped is because Kolek, we know he could pass. Kolek, we know he can knock down a standstill catch and shoot 3 now. Cool. We know that. Tyler Kolek, 1-on-1, Nembhard, shot clock winding down. He said, I got to get a bucket. Jab step, right, behind the back to the left, 1 dribble pull up midi with the left hand, right between the eyes of Andrew Nembhard. Give it to me 10 times out of 10. That's going to drive me crazy. That in the best way possible. Jason said the lefty J is always nice. Love him. It just got like a certain look to it, man. It's just got a certain look to it. Yak said Yabu equals garbage. Huge mistake. The kids are better. Unfortunately, yeah. I can't disagree with it. Just that said he's the white JB. Hey, man, he might be. He might be. Bridges at the foul line. And he misses a free throw or rattles out. We can't be missing free throws. Come on, Mikhail. Come on. A little over 8 minutes to go. McConnell has it on the right wing to get over to Jay Huff. Jay Huff has it up top. Hands it off to Siakam. Siakam coming to his left off the Huff screen. Jemison switched on to him. Stop, turn, pump fake, leans in, fall away midi, rattles it in over Trey Jemison. I mean, that's just a star shot right there for Pascal Siakam. 8 minutes to go. Kolek has it up top, coming to his left off the Jemison screen. Stops, pulls it back out. Pull up three for Tyler Kolek. A little bit of a heat check shot. Didn't love that one. Can't get it to go. Connell gets it over to Siakam. Siakam has it up top, being guarded by Diawara. Siakam coming to his right. Stops and pops right wing three for Siakam. Splashed to nothing but net. Pascal Siakam waking up here. It's clutch time. He said, all right, time for a star to be a star. Kolek bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. We need an answer. Knicks now down by 2 again. Bridges all the way to the basket. Scoop with the right hand. Got it to go. There's the 10th assist for Tyler Kolek, by the way. 16 and 10 for Kolek. Tied at 99. Siakam driving it down. Has it on the right wing. On the right baseline, being guarded by Diawara. Faces up. In and out dribble. Coming to his left. Leans in. Step back. Fall away jumper. Siakam. Got it to go. Siakam waking up here. He said fourth quarter time. It's time for the stars to step up. Might be time to bring JB back in. It might be time. Full timeout from the Knicks here. We need the stars to go pound for pound here. Bucket for bucket. Spicy P, Basketball State. Spicy P. Ellie Muskov said, what do you do against that? Nothing. You do exactly what Mo Diawara did. Mo Diawara did. Or was that Jemison? He was right over Jemison. You do exactly what Jemison did. It's exactly the kind of defense you need to play. First of all, the defense has to happen before he starts to go to a shot. The defense has to be, I can't let him get to his spot. That's his spot right there. So he already lost the battle in that regard. Siakam going in, bumps, little step back, fall away jumper. There's nothing you can do unless you're a 7-footer or Wemby or someone with a long reach. There's no way you can contest up top. You already lost the battle by allowing him to get to his spot. The defense needs to happen before the ball handling even starts. 101 to 99. Timeout from the Knicks. Here we go. 7 minutes to go. I want this win now. I desperately want this win now. I told y'all. Knicks were going to be able to pull this one out to start. I said, hold on. Don't count on me yet. By the way, Atlanta only down by 6. Brunson checking back in, just like we said. Chris Dino Laws, what's up, Chris? Jalen Johnson, 37, 11, and 7 in Trae Young's return. So Trae Young, not taking too much away from him. Here we go. We're back into it. Kolek gets it over to Brunson. We're out there with Brunson, Kolek, Hugporty, Anunoby, and Clarkson. It's Brunson comes to the rim, kicks it out, wide open, Clarkson 3. Line me up, Jordan Clarkson, baby. Jordan Clarkson finding the range again. Love to see it. I love to see it. 102 to 101. Nembhard has it up top. Step back straightaway 3 from him. Splashes it, nothing but net. All right, now we're trading basket for basket. I don't like that. 6.5 to go. Brunson has it up top. Hands it off to Kolek, coming to his left off the Hugporty screen. In the mid-range, stops, pulls it back out. Coming to his right, in the lane. Tries to kick it out to Clarkson. Steal from Quinn Jackson. Bad pass from Kolek. Quinn Jackson driving it down against Clarkson. Leaves it off for Siakam. Steps through. Layup with the right hand. Got it to go. Beautiful move from Siakam there to gather himself and get the layup. 4-point deficit for the Knicks. Don't fall down by too much to get it over to Anunoby. Bounce pass to Hugporty. In the corner, Clarkson. Another wide open one. Clarkson. In and out. Can't get it to go. Good box out and rebound from Mather in there. Here comes Nembhard bringing it down to get over to Siakam. Siakam bringing it down. On the right wing. Picked up by Clarkson. Siakam's going to dance with it. Clarkson trying to apply some pressure. This is the defense you need to play. You got to keep him away from his spot. But he spins coming to his right. They kick it out to Nembhard. Extra pass. Quinn Jackson wide open left corner 3. And Jackson knocks it down. And just like that, 7-point deficit for the Knicks. Quick run there for the Pacers. 8-0 run for the Pacers there. Brunson dancing with it against Nembhard. Takes it up top to Kolek. Kolek back to Brunson. Coming to his left. Being guarded by Nembhard. Half spin. Coming to his left. They call the foul on Nembhard. Foul on the floor. 5:20 to go. Yeah, said Diawara idolizes Siakam. I mean, he definitely moves a little bit like him, especially earlier in Siakam's career. Got a long way to go to get to that point, though. Oleg sits down. All right, quick breather. We got to get him back in there, though. Anunoby has it in the left corner, attacking to his right. Tries the Euro into the lane, rips it back away from Drace Walker. The kick it out to Clarkson, the three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Knocks it loose. Hugporty has it in the paint, pump fakes, and gets fouled by Hugporty. Hugporty looking for a flagrant on that one. John F. Fajardo? What's up, John? You know, I said Hugporty was hacked. They're going to the monitor to see if this meets the criteria of a flagrant. Smacked him around the neck. Might be a flagrant. Once you hit a guy in the head, that could be deemed reckless. Be deemed a reckless foul. Be 2 free throws and possession of the ball if it is a flagrant. Because that's a no tech. But the refs are looking at the monitors now to see if it meets the criteria of a flagrant. 5 minutes to go. Knicks down by 7. You know, I said, no way, not a flagrant. I think so. Usually when there's contact to the head, it's almost an automatic flagrant, right? If you come down and rake a guy across the head and the neck, like, you know, after all the CTE stuff came out, it was like, all right, any contact to the head, especially coming down and making contact on somebody's head and neck, flagrant, right? Just to protect players, just to deter guys from coming down hard like that. You know, I said just a normal hack, no way, not a flagrant. Stealth Genetics, what's up, Stealth? Yabu for Sadiq Bey trade is rumored. Yabu wants out. I like Sadiq Bey. I like Sadiq Bey a lot. I don't know what the contracts look like and if that makes sense, contract-wise, like money-wise, but I really like Sadiq Bey. I've always liked Sadiq Bey, the Villanova guy, so they got the Villanova connection there. You know, I said Bey is way better than Yabu. Why would the dumbass Pelicans do that? Because Bey is not helping them do anything. They're tanking at this point. Or not even tanking. They don't have their pick. Flagrant 1 on Isaiah Jackson. So Hugporty gets 2 free throws on the ball. We need every point we can get, so you got to make your free throws. Why would the Pelicans trade Bey for Yabu? I mean, the Knicks would theoretically throw in a couple more things, maybe like that Washington pick. That is essentially 2 high seconds, but Hugporty's at the foul line for 2. He's not a very good free throw shooter. Knocks the first one down. There you go, Big Huck. Give me one more. It's a 6-point game. Give me one more, Huck. Misses the second free throw off the back rim. Come on, Big Huck. We got one at least. Brunson will inbound it. Get it into Anunoby. Anunoby coming to his right. Foul line. Takes it out to nobody. Anunoby throws it away. That was to nobody. Here comes the Pacers bringing it down the other way. Siakam has it on the right wing. Coming to his left, off the Jackson screen. In the lane, leaves it off for Ben Mathurin in the paint. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Isaiah Jackson misses the putback. What? Battle for the loose ball. Brunson picks it up. Okay, we catch a little bit of a break there. They missed the layup. Brunson on the left wing, coming to his right. Driving it down in the paint. Stop, turn, half spin, step back, step through. Puts up the floater. Rattles in and out. Can't get it to stay. Isaiah Jackson with the rebound. Here comes Siakam. Tyler Kolek at the scores table. Siakam coming to his right. Leaves it off for Nembhard. Nembhard coming to his left. Clarkson switches out onto him. Clarkson gets it over to Siakam. Siakam has it up top. Coming to his right. Backing him down. Stop. Fall away foul line jumper. Comes up short. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Here come the Knicks. Down by 6. 4 minutes to go. Anunoby coming to his left. Almost loses the handle. Picks it back up. Coming to his right. Leaves it off for Hugporty. In the lane. Hugporty. Back up top, Anunoby wide open straightaway 3. This is your time. This is your time to knock it down. He's been off all game long. Finally knocking one down. It's a 3-point game. Under 4 to go. Here we are. Here we are. Nembhard has it on the left wing, being guarded by Bridges. Nembhard coming to his right after the Siakam screen. Pulls it out. Nembhard gets it over to Jackson. Back to Nembhard, coming to his right. Stops, pulls it back out. Spins, coming to his left, dancing with it. Steps back, crosses over to his right. Pull his back. Ooh, crossed over Brunson. Step back jumper. Can't get it to go. Yeah, it ain't going on the highlight, though. Thank goodness it didn't go in. Just turn Brunson all the way around. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his left. Has it up top. Being guarded by Nembhard. He's going to slow it down. One-on-one. Coming to his left. Stop. Turn. Fall away. Foul line jumper. Got it to go. All right. 1-point game, y'all. 1-point game. Stops and scores. Stops and scores. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Clarkson. Coming to his left off the double screen. Brunson steps out to guard him. And they call the foul on Brunson, bumping him out of bounds. That's going to get Tyler Kolek in the game. Bring Tyler Kolek in the game, baby. Welcome back, Tyler Kolek. Kolek in for Clarkson here. Here we go. They get it into Nembhard up top. 3 minutes to go. Jab step coming to his left, blows right past Kolek in the lane at the foul line. Stops, fall away jumper. Good defense. Knocks it down anyway. Tough shot for Andrew Nembhard. It was good defense. Good defense. Well contested. Nembhard just better shot maker in that point. Kolek has it up top. Directing traffic. Kolek dancing with it. Coming to his left off the screen. Nembhard switches onto him. Kolek hands it off to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Jab step. Coming to his right. Blowing past Jackson. Bump Euro in the lane. Throws up the floater. In and out. Can't get it to stay. Come on, JB. Come on, J Bizzle. 2:30 to go. Siakam on the right wing. Driving down to the lane. Can't get the layup to go. Battle for the loose ball. Jackson gets it away from Siakam. From Huck Porty. Come on, Huck. You got to grab that rebound. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Nembhard waving people off. Going at Brunson in the lane. Scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson bringing it down. Crosses over to his right. Has it in the lane. In and out dribble. Coming to his right. Off the Huck Porty screen. Jackson hit the floor. They kick it out to Kolek. Kolek kicks it out. Anunoby. Pump fakes. Anunoby now puts up the right corner three. Knocks it down. I was like, Anunoby. Swing it over to JB, who was open, but he knocked it down. We're tied at 111, baby. Anunoby hits the threes when we need him most. He hit them when we needed him most. 1:44 to go. Nembhard up top, attacking to his right. Stops in the paint. Goes up. Gets swatted out of bounds by Bridges. And it's out of bounds off of Nembhard, baby. Ball back to the Knicks. Here we go. Here we go. 1:30 to go. Here we go. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got it. We got it. Brunson bringing it down. Come on, JB. Come on. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left. Brunson up top, being guarded by Jackson. He's going to look to take this matchup. Brunson, sidestep, fall away jumper. Don't love that shot. Comes up short. Long rebound. Bridges able to pick it up. Bridges leaves it off for Kolek. Kolek leaves it off for Anunoby. Anunoby has it up top. Get it back to Brunson. Minute to go. Brunson on the left wing. Swings through to his left. Dribbles it off his own foot. Come on, JB. Come on, JB. You don't got the legs for it tonight. You just did what you did in Vegas. Swing that over to Tyler, the Creator. It's his night. I know you the closer. I know you the closer. I want the ball in your hand. I get that. Run some action with Tyler Kolek. Get him involved in it, though. Don't got to be a one-on-one. Nembhard has it up top. Coming to his left off a Jackson screen. Brunson switched onto him. This is what Nembhard wants. He wants to go at Brunson here. He's waving him off. He's saying, I'm going one-on-one. Come on, JB. You think you go one-on-one? I'm going to go one-on-one. Step back, mid-range jump over Brunson. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Kolek has it. Oh, thank goodness. Porty was battling for it. Kolek able to dig it out. Brunson bringing it down. 44 seconds to go. Brunson sidestep three. In and out, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Anunoby had it, lost it, diving for it. And the Pacers pull it out. Here comes Siakam bringing it down. Siakam has it up top. Anunoby now going to guard him. All right. Are we going to get overtime? Are we going to get overtime? Siakam dancing with it. We got to come up with a stop. Siakam in the mid-range. Anunoby steps out to guard him. Siakam has it in the post. Backing him down. Step back. Mid-range jumper over Anunoby. Can't get it to go, and he draws a foul. He's going to send him to the foul line for two with 16 seconds to go. Not what you wanted to see. Come on, OG. Ali said, what is Brunson doing? He's selling it tonight. He is selling it tonight. So Jenny said, I like the Hawks without Trey. Funny you say, but they're a million times better without him. Probably. We'll go around the league after this game. We'll go around the league. We got 16 seconds to go. Siakam's at the foul line for 2. Siakam is a clutch player. He knocks down the first one, giving them the lead. All right. Knicks have a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining here. Oh, I gave the 1 point to the wrong side. My bad. Trey Jemison subbing in here. The Knicks got to grab the rebound. 112, 111. Tyler Kolek comes out. They got to grab this rebound. Sheesh, I might have left Tyler Kolek in there, though. I might have pulled somebody else out. I don't know. Siakam rattles in both. I said, yes, Trey blows. Everyone has suspected he's a negative with his inefficiency and non-defense. True. Gigi said, damn, JB was doing so good until Melo got to his head. No ISO. Why? I don't mind the ISO, but you got to get I don't like the everybody clear out to one side and let me ISO one-on-one. I don't like that, right? I don't mind it in these moments with Jalen Brunson and the ball in his hands, but that's not the action I'd probably go to. I would probably go to a 2-man game with Brunson and Tyler Kolek. I know that means you're probably bringing Nembhard into it, but I might run some action to try to get Nembhard off of Kolek. And when that happens, I'd bring Kolek involved. Or maybe I'd just run it with Bridges. A 2-man game between he and Bridges. Right? And if they switch it, they switch it. But Ellie said, especially when he's not hot. That's it right there. Especially when he's not had the shot tonight. Nobody's had the shot consistently tonight outside of Tyler Kolek. And Clarkson as well. But Brunson, Bridges, and Anunoby, they've had dead legs tonight for stretches. They've knocked down some shots, some key shots, all 3 of them. They've knocked down some key shots when we needed them to knock them down. But for the most part, they haven't consistently had the legs. So why go one-on-one? I know you're the star, and you can pull it out. You can put the Superman cape on. He's done it a million times before. I trust him to do that. But on a night like tonight, maybe just run the offense in that position. Here we go. Jemison comes out. Hukporti on the bench. Jemison is in the game. We're out there with Kolek, Bridges, Jemison, Anunoby, and Brunson. Spurs are out there with Quinn Jackson, Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Jackson, Pascal Siakam, and Ben Mathurin. Get it into Brunson in the backcourt. JB will bring it down. This is for the game right here. For the game. Brunson driving it down against Nembhard, gets fouled. Mark said, where's my flagrant on that one, refs? Not going to get a flagrant on that one. Just a hard foul right there. Kolek has the inbound again. The Knicks use their final timeout here. All right. Just that to the flagrant one soft. I mean, that's just a hard foul. I don't know if that's a flagrant. Mike Breen's still talking about the shove. Mike Breen was not a fan of how hard that foul was. All right, here we go. Come on. We're going to game now. Are we going to overtime? I don't want to go to overtime. We're in Indiana. We're coming off the Vegas game. We got a game tomorrow. Come on. I'd go for the 3 here. Like I said, you're already playing behind the 8 ball. You're playing all your bench guys. It's been a tough game. I don't want to go to overtime in Indiana with this team that we have right now, with all these, all our guys out. I'm going for the 3. I'm going for the win. Throw that dagger into them. 11 seconds to go. Here we go. Same lineup's going to come out. They got Jemison, Bridges, Brunson, Kolek, and Anunoby. There's been stretches where Anunoby's had the shot here in the fourth quarter. There's been stretches where Bridges had the shot in the third quarter. There's been stretches where Brunson had the shot in the first half. But all three of them have been very inconsistent tonight. 11 seconds to go. Knicks down by 2. What do we got? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? You get it into Brunson. Brunson up top being guarded by Nembhard. 10 seconds to go. Brunson swings through to his right, driving it down. Step back. Step back. 3 over Nembhard. Line me up, baby. Line me up. 4.4 to go, though. 4.4 to go. And like I said, I'm going for the win. And we walking out of here with a dub. Now get a stop. 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 All we need is one stop. All we need is stop. We need one stop. Numero uno stopo. Patty said, whose ball is it after the timeout? The Pacers get the ball back. The Pacers get the ball back. Like I said, I don't love the one-on-one with JB stuff, but I understand when we go to it, it's because this is what he can do. This is what he does. All of that turnover, dribble it off my foot, come up short on the jumper. This is what we're here for. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. Knicks with a 1-point lead. 4 seconds to go. You got to play 4 seconds of defense, baby. 4 seconds of defense. Walk out with a victory. 4 seconds of defense. Walk out with a victory with the card stacked against you. No Towns. No Josh Hart. No McBride. No Shamit. No Robinson. Short rest coming off the Vegas game. You're in Vegas for a week now. You fly back east to Indiana. You got a game tomorrow. Brunson went for the win. We knocked it down. Play 4 seconds of defense. Y'all lock in, pull out this victory, and then we're going to go home and take on Philadelphia, a nationally televised game. Let's do it. Knicks on 3, 1, 2, 3 Knicks. That's what I'm talking about. I'm part of the team too. I'm there too. I'm there too. Here we go. 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 This is win or go home. It's a 1-point game unless they foul. This is a 1-point game. The Knicks come out with Mo Diawara, Ariel Hukporty, Tyler Kolek, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby. Huffa will be the inbounder for the Pacers. They get it into Siakam. Anunoby knocks it loose, and that's what we do. We play defense, and he goes to the rim, gets blocked. Kolek picks it up, and the Knicks steal a victory here in Indiana, baby. Down 5 guys, down 16 early in the first. The Knicks pull it back. They come back. Jalen Brunson with the little sidestep. Ooh, lefty 3. Line me up. Jalen Brunson, and we walking out with a victory, baby. We walking out with a victory. We came in. We saw. We conquered. Right? We said Indiana who? We said we missing 5 role players. We said Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead, relax. We said Mitchell Robinson. We gonna need you for tomorrow, big dog. We said Josh Hart. You hurry and sit down, big dog. We got you. McBride, don't rush. Shamit, don't rush. Get 100% before you come back because we got Jalen Brunson. We got OG Anunoby. We got Mikal Bridges. And oh, by the way, Tyler the Creator is real. He's the real deal. I don't ever want to see Tyler Creator not play another minute of basketball for this New York Knicks team. He better be a permanent part of this rotation. Let's look at the box score. Let's look at the dang box score. Low-key Dan saying, what a clutch play. What a clutch play. What a clutch play. What a clutch play. Okay, he said, this is why Brunson and OG are the most important players. I mean, it took a village today. It took a village today. Was it ever in doubt? Was it ever in doubt with JB? Did we ever doubt JB one-on-one? Andrew Nembhard, good defender, don't matter. Let me hit the step back 3 on you, big dog. I call game. I call game. I called game. Suns Jen, what's up, Suns Jen? Another good win for the Knicks. Congrats. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we got a tough one against Philly tomorrow. The schedule does not let up. The schedule does not let up. Before we go through the box score real quick, let's look at the schedule. It does not. Obviously, we're live again tomorrow with the Knicks game. They play tomorrow against Philadelphia. Buzzer Beater, what's up, Buzzer Beater? Mark L said, love listening with you. Chevy, appreciate you, Mark L. Appreciate you. The schedule does not let up. First of all, the Knicks' 6th straight win, actually 7th, but they don't count the San Antonio game. 6th straight win on the season, or the past 6 games, going back to the Charlotte game. Also, by the way, they are winners of their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are winners 10 of the last 11 games. 10 of their last 11. Hold on. No, 11 of their last 12. Now, we got to include the Indiana game. Nick Yak said, our fans doubt JB all the time. Ridiculous. As if he's not the most clutch player in the league. Back-to-back Clutch Player of the Year awards. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. There's other guys being clutch, like SGA and Anthony Edwards. But bring it to me. Bring it to me. Albert said, thank you from Puerto Rico. Appreciate you, Albert. Appreciate you. Oh, no, we have a Miami game sneaking in there on Sunday. So Friday, we have against Philly tomorrow. We got Saturday off. Then we got the Sunday game against Miami, 6 p.m. start time. And then we got Minnesota Tuesday, December 23rd. And then we got the Christmas Day game against Cleveland. So we're not going anywhere for a while. Not going anywhere for a while. So Jen said, Captain Clutch is a sick nickname, well deserved, honestly. I mean, when you do stuff like that on random Thursday afternoons, that's when you get the nickname. Amy Machu, what's up, Amy? What a win! What a win, Mark! What a win! What a win! Bernard Johnson said, have a good night, everyone. Appreciate you, Bernard Johnson. Have a good night. Lana Mona said, if you check my chat, I said hit a 3, we win it. Yeah. I mean, I would have gone 3. We talked about it during the timeout. I would go for the 3. Like I said, you're in Indiana. First night of a back-to-back. You don't want to go into overtime and tire yourself out for the game tomorrow. Just go ahead and shoot that 3. Win, lose, or draw. JB, put that 3 up. Knock me down. Let's head out of here with the dub. And then, by the way, OG Anunoby, what a beautiful thing it is that the two guys who end up winning the game for the Knicks tonight, Jalen Brunson with a step-back 3, OG Anunoby jump in the passing lane, come up with the steal in the inbound pass. Right? What a beautiful thing it is. What a beautiful thing it is. Yabu, minus 17. Tonight was the night for Gershon Yabusele to prove, hey, man, I just need more of an opportunity. He got the opportunity. He did absolutely nothing with it. I don't think he did a single positive thing tonight. Maybe a good box out here and there, maybe a solid rebound here and there. But it was not a good night for Gershon Yabusele. Let's look at the box scores real quick before we head out of here. We'll also go around the league. Go around the league as well. OG Anunoby was 16. Hit the two threes he hit in the fourth quarter. The only threes he hit, he was also 4 for 7 from the foul line. So again, some dead legs here for the Knicks overall. 5 for 13. A little inefficient for OG. Mikal Bridges, 9 for 19. A little inconsistent for Mikal Bridges. 4 for 9 from 3 though. Jalen Brunson, 10 for 23. A little inefficient for him. 3 for 8 from 3 though. 7 rebounds for Brunson. 8 rebounds for Bridges. 6 rebounds for Anunoby. 7 assists for JB. 5 assists for Bridges. 22 points for Mikal Bridges. We needed him to step up. You guys were talking about him in the chat, especially at halftime. He stepped up. Anunoby stepped up. Brunson stepped up. When we needed him most, they said, let's lock in for this fourth quarter. Let's pull out victories. Great teams find ways to win. They especially find ways to win games they have no business really winning, right? The Knicks, down as many players as they are, Pacers playing pretty good basketball these last couple of games, like getting a lot better. And they're missing some players too. They're missing Toppin, they're missing Nesmith, obviously no Halliburton, so not like they're fully healthy either. But you got Nembhard, you got Siakam, you got Isaiah Jackson and Jay Huff, you got Ben Mathurin, you got the core guys that you've played majority of this year. And you're going up against Mo Diawara, Ariel Hukporti, and Tyler Kolek. I really don't want to hear it. Really don't want to hear it. Yak said, I have a wedding tomorrow. Who's holding it down with Negative Nancy? Appreciate you, Yak. Always appreciate your services battling the Negative Nancys in the chat. Keenan Hart said, the weather report, Chi-Chi is out on Giannis now. That's 6 games in a row now for the Knicks as they jump up to 19-7 on the season so far. Find ways to win. Mo Diawara plays 19 minutes tonight, 5 points for him, 3 rebounds and assists. Turnovers? 2 turnovers, a steal. He got out the gate, got the steal, and got the first basket of the game. Ramnathusa? What's up? Oh, it's Madrasi. What's up, Madrasi? I missed the game. How did Jemison do? Jemison was solid. Jemison's a solid 2-way big right now for them. Jemison, 5 points tonight. Didn't miss a shot. 1 for 1 from the foul line. 5 rebounds and assists. He did have the 2 turnovers, but a block, 3 offensive rebounds. I thought Jemison was solid off the bench for them. They needed a backup big for Ariel Hukporti, who is the 3rd string big, so they went to Jemison as their 4th string big. And he stepped in and was solid in his 18 minutes. Really solid. Right? Nothing stood out too much, but solid. That said, Jemison looks like Amari. I mean, physically, sure. Big, strong, stocky dude, but not nearly as quick as old Amari, obviously. Jordan Clarkson, 29 minutes tonight, 18 points off the bench, 5 for 9 from 3. He is finding that shot again. If that shot can come around, we're good. I'm good, Clarkson. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, by the way, 16 points for Tyler Kolek, 11 assists, 6 rebounds. My man might be working on a triple-double. He played 26 minutes tonight. Should have played 30-plus. Should have played. He didn't play in the first quarter, I don't think. Maybe he came in around like the 3-ish minute mark, but he should have been playing way more minutes tonight. There were opportunities to get him out there more. I mean, Clarkson still played more than him. And Clarkson played well, 18 points, but 16 points, 11 assists for Tyler Kolek, 2 turnovers. That is what? Almost a 5-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio there. It is a 5-to-1. It's almost a 6-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Tyler Kolek moving and grooving out there. Plus 13, the highest on the team. Mr. Nixon, what's up, Mr. Nixon? Knicks totally stole that game, and I love it. Kolek, a.k.a. the Answer 2.0, had a solid backup performance from Cup Final. Yeah, 16, 6, and 11. Insane. Look, none of those stats in the Cup Final game against the Spurs count towards the season. That game never happened according to the NBA, right? Because it doesn't count towards the standings, so it does not count towards the player's total career stats. Tyler Kolek said, "Oh, word? Let me follow it up with an even better performance then." By the way, 7 for 10 from the field, 2 for 4 from three-point range. So it's not like he was just chucking up shots trying to get his averages up. Phenomenal game by Tyler Kolek. Great game from Jordan Clarkson. Jalen Brunson, uneven game. Uneven Jalen Brunson game is 25, 7, and 7. Uneven Mikal Bridges game is 22, 8, and 5. Uneven OG Anunoby game is 16, 6, and 1. And you got enough from the others. Danny Neves, what's up, Danny? How are the Mavs Pistons game going? All right, let's go around the league. I mean, we could check out the Pacers. 26 for Siakam, 31 for Nembhard, 31 and 4 for Nembhard. Not enough ball movement for Nembhard. I got to get them assists up, big dog. Benedict Mathurin, 16 points, 2 for 9 from 3, 7 for 18 from the field. Overall, Andrew Nembhard was really the only guy who shot consistently from the floor tonight. McConnell off the bench, 18 minutes, 4 for 6 from the field. 5 boards, 5 assists. McConnell is still demon. Still scares me. I have nightmares about McConnell. But let's go around the league. Look at the rest of the league and how it's shaping up so far. The Knicks had the earlier start time along with Atlanta and Charlotte. So these games still have some time to go. Looks like Miami, they're up by 8 on Brooklyn. Looks like they're going to be able to pull that one out unless Brooklyn has a surprise for us waiting. Clippers, Thunder. Thunder with a 12-point lead over the Clippers, to be expected. That's what they do. Spurs with an 11-point lead over the Wizards, to be expected. That's what they do. Bucks with only a 3-point lead. Raptors only a 3-point lead over the Bucks. Rockets with a big lead over the Pelicans, to be expected. How's our guy Sadiq Bey doing? Our guy Sadiq Bey, 12 points tonight. Knocked down 2 threes. Get ready to wear that Knick uniform, big dog. Get ready to wear that Knick uniform. Pistons, Mavs with an 11-point lead over the Pistons. So far, they got 24 seconds to go into halftime. So that's a game we'll keep an eye on the rest of the night. If only I had the energy, I would say, like, we'll stay up and watch this game. And the Magic giving it to the Nuggets right now. If I had the energy, I'd say let's stay live and tune into this Pistons-Mavericks game. But I am tired. That was a fun game. I told you guys it was going to be a fun game. I told you guys that's the exact kind of game true Knicks fans are going to love. And they came through for us. Yak said Kolek, 2 fourth-quarter turnovers, only blemish. He doesn't turn it over often. Yep. And it's a learning situation, right? Like, how many legit NBA minutes has he gotten? How many clutch time situations has he been involved in the NBA so far? Obviously, he was involved in plenty in college and whatnot, but the NBA is obviously a different level. So it's a learning situation. It's a learning curve. But you're right. Only blemishes on him tonight were like the 2 really iffy turnovers he had in that fourth quarter there. Is Jokic playing today? Because why is this game so out of reach so far? He is playing. So is Jamal Murray, Bruce Brown, Spencer Jones, Cam Johnson. Missing anybody? No, same lineups that they've been playing. They should be getting Christian Brown back sometime soon here. That's an interesting game to keep an eye on, obviously, with Magic in the Eastern Conference. Warriors, Suns, tipping off. Lakers, Jazz at 1. Lakers not playing any defense. Not a believer in the Lakers, I'll tell you that. And then the other game that tipped off early has ended already. The Hornets ended up beating the Hawks there. LaMelo Ball, 7 first-half three-pointers in return. Hornets beat the Hawks 133-126. No defense was played in this game. That is apparent. We look, Jalen Johnson took 27 shots tonight. My goodness. What was his? 43 points for Jalen Johnson, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Trae Young, 8 points in 20 minutes, 10 assists in 20 minutes. Johnson just put the team on his back at that point. Off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. LaMelo Ball tonight, 28 points, 13 assists, 6 turnovers. 2-to-1 assist-turnover ratio, not what you want to see for that. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up, right? Going around the league a little bit, that's going to wrap it up. Miami should be able to pull that one out with 2 minutes to go. Thunder are obviously going to beat the Clippers as they're now up by 16. Spurs up on the Wizards by 14. They're going to pull that one out. Raptors now up by 10 on the Bucks. They should be able to pull that one out. Rockets should be able to beat the Pelicans. Everything's kind of up to chalk already. Mavericks up by 9 to the Pistons. The Pistons can lose. Knicks pulled out a tough one here tonight. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time as the Knicks chasing down the Pistons in the standings. And then the Nuggets taking on the Magic. If you're a Knicks fan, you should obviously be keeping an eye on that. Check out the standings real quick before we sign off here. Luka's cooking, Lakers getting fried. I mean, Lakers are on my ban list. Unless they're like the only game on that night or the best game and a very, they're on my ban list for now. I don't like watching the Lakers play basketball. I think it's a very slow-paced, unentertaining style of game to watch with Luka. The Knicks are two behind the Pistons in the standings. If the Pistons lose tonight, Knicks 1 game out of the loss column behind them. So, got to be rooting for every Detroit loss we can find. Here we go. Whew. With that being said, go get some rest, guys. It's 9:46 here, so nice early end of the game. Jalen Brunson steals it out there in Indiana, and we are now on our way back home. Finally, a week in Vegas. Had to fly over to Indiana for a quick pit stop to give the Pacers a quick spanking. Fly back home, and the Knicks taking on Philadelphia tomorrow. We are going to be back. What time is the game? Regular start time, 7:30 start time. I believe it is also a like a Prime game. It is a Prime Video game. We've been on Prime Video for a while now, right? Had the in-season tournament games on Prime. Now we're back on Prime to take on Philadelphia. It is a national televised game. 7 o'clock start time, though, so we'll be live at 6:30 for the pregame rundown as usual. With that being said, shout out to all of the channel members. Thank you guys for continuously supporting the channel. I very much appreciate it. You guys don't understand how much that means to me. Patty, K. Hazy, I Like Shoes, Kinahara, AP, Sharon McLean, Nick Yak, Mark, AP, everyone in the chat, Justice's dad, Mark.tv. I appreciate you guys. Chi, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. With that being said, brush your teeth before bed, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Bye.